Yep. We were actually just talking about peaches and cream.
Yeah, we were.
We were just talking about female sexuality.
Yep.
And how much we fucking hate it.
I love it, dude.
No, dude. Fucking stop being sluts.
I just read a book on female sexuality.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, or just like the whole female enterprise, like what they're up to.
What the fuck are they up to? I got a decent idea, but
I mean, they used the myth of Aphrodite and Psyche to try to like map out like why, like what's women's like ultimate quest, because they basically like dude's quest is in these stories is like you go out, like it's like the Peterson thing, you go out into chaos and like you try to like make something of yourself and you go on these like quests basically. So they're like that's like dude psychology, like going out and trying to conquer and all that stuff, which plays out if you think about it. It's like that actually plays out. They're saying women's thing is more like identifying, and it's like you say this shit anymore, you get crucified. But it's like the idea for most women.
Well, I'm glad we're opening with it.
Yeah, the idea, according to this book, for most women, in like their heart of hearts, then you don't think about like a cultural veneer or anything. It's like what makes them tick. And these are guys who have like seen women clinically, like thousands of them over the course of 25 years, and they're saying a lot of it is like wanting to. They want to like find a dude who's out there like crushing it, and then identify and bond onto them. So that's kind of the quest. But in order to do that, instead of like they're like being out there and fucking like, you know, and it's not even just the fact that it's women. It's the fact that like, you know, if your girlfriend dunked a basketball, you'd be like, all right, like fucking get down. Like,
stop. Stop
so
dunking.
So there's like,
God damn it. I can barely touch the backboard. I can get foam on the backboard. Stop fucking dunking.
Dude. So there was never like a strong drive for women to go out there and fucking like ransack and do like,
yeah.
Because it play, and people who are like, because the whole point of it was for like a woman to like they want to identify and bond to a strong like a dude that they like, you know, that like that they can kind of like get their male, you know, they want like a strong enough man where they can like that can satisfy the male part of them. Otherwise, they have to tap into their own inner animus.
Oh shit!
Which is an interesting side point, is because as dudes now for some reason are getting more like effeminate basically. Yeah. You know what I mean? How they're like, oh, I'm not like a man. I'm like a pussy dude. And it's like, supposedly that the cool thing that's like in vogue right now, but it's really, it's that the men are tapping into their inner anima to like get in a level with this girl's animus. It's real. But if there's a dude who comes along who's strong enough, he's just like, yo, fucking knock that shit off. And they'll just be like, all right, fuck it. So the whole point of it, I get kind of lost in my own stuff. Oh, it's like, so instead of a guy out questing and doing shit, girls is like want to be hot as fuck. So it's the Snow White myth of like looking in the mirror and like, is anyone hotter than me? So they're in this battle of like trying to establish hot rank like at all times. Yeah,
it's to get the guy who's on the sickest quest.
For sure.
Yeah, yes.
That's the myth of Aphrodite and Psyche. Is like, but Psyche is like the archetype of like the young, beautiful virgin who people are like, she's so beautiful and virginal, like people don't even want to touch her. It's like the Virgin Mary thing of like just this pure womanhood. And Aphrodite is like the chaotic, like I'm the prettiest in the land. And Aphrodite's always trying to fuck with Psyche.
Leave Psyche alone, dude. I love Psyche.
Yeah, well, that's the story of
Aphrodite stop being a fucking bitch.
They all have that inner Aphrodite, dude. It's when like a new girl comes around, it's like, I don't know, she's not even that hot.
Yeah, of course.
She's not even that hot. And like, dude, whether people want to acknowledge this or not, this is real. This is like real girl psychology. Yeah. And they're just scanning all the time. And dudes pick up on this when they're in a social setting. And like, I'll watch dudes try to like establish some sort of dominance within the like a social setting. And it's just nature playing out. But yeah, that's what girls are up to. But now it's like, you know, this whole like career thing of like, I'm going to have like a kick-ass career. And it's like, okay. Yeah. You can do that if you want, you know. But I don't know.
You don't think women should work?
I think they should work. I don't care, but it's like
just fucking with it.
No, I mean I don't. But in terms of being like I'm gonna be like a kick-ass professional woman, it's like, all right,
yeah, go get it.
You're kind of fighting upstream, but yeah, if you want to.
Wow.
Well, I mean, apparently a lot of them tap out. They hit fucking like 32, and they're like, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah. They just run their biological clock into the ground. They're just like, so what? I have fucking $200,000. Like what the? You know what I mean? A lot of them bug the fuck out. So it's weird. They're all getting like, they're doing this shit. Or they'll have like kids and be like, oh my God, I'm like not even a mom. Like, I'm like so not a mom. And it's like, whatever. Why'd you have a fucking kid? It's just weird. They're like, they're fighting themselves. And to be like, yeah, I just want to have kids and chill. They'd be like, ugh, you've been brainwashed. Yeah. So that's what I was reading. I read a book. It was like a short book, but it goes through like the myth of Psyche and Aphrodite and shows like through the myth what women like face mentally, like what their challenges are.
Yeah.
It was weird. It's a very strange. You try to read it, and it's like it makes sense because it barely makes sense. You know what I mean? You read it, and you're like, damn, this is fucking confusing as shit. But that's what I was reading. That's what I read this week. That was my weekly read.
It's a good read.
It's tight. I hope I'm doing it justice, but it was.
Sounds like you nail it.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty tight, but it was funny too because these guys wrote this shit, and like I'm like, dude, the fact that this dude wrote the this book on women's psychology must have been getting pilloried by people.
Oh, he must have been killed.
Yeah. It's like, and you think you know? You think you fucking know what I do? Yeah, it's like yes.
Yeah, it's funny you could psychoanalyze any dude on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And no dude on Earth would be like, you think you fucking know me? You think you can tell me what to fucking do?
Or if they did, any other dude would be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like, why are you being a pussy?
Well, that's the other thing, too, in a relationship, just the way it plays out. I think you've said this before. If, like, you've definitely said this before. It's like, you don't, and, like, to, like, introduce a girl to your family, they don't have to be like, does she have a job?
Yeah.
She's not working? Like, it's just, they're not under that pressure.
No.
They don't need to be. Because it doesn't make sense to be.
Yeah.
It's like, like you're like just your kid suckling from you. You're like, hold the baby. I gotta fucking take this call, right? It just doesn't make it just nonsensical. And it's not like saying like you should be banned to like chained to your fucking stove, but it's like if I was crapping out a baby, I'd probably be like, all right, let me think about what I should do. It's it's a fucked up take. I get it.
It's not that fucked up. I just don't have anything to add.
It's fucking not. That's the thing.
It's like, not fucked up.
I get why people are like, I don't know. I see the bad side of it. I do, but at the same time, it's like,
yeah, it's just a generalization.
I can't crap out a baby, bro.
It's just a generalization.
But yeah, if you don't have babies,
there's obviously outliers to this.
Sure,
there are women that are career driven. Obviously,
yeah.
There are black chicks that can dunk in the WNBA.
Can they?
Some, like,
for real?
Like one.
That's tight.
I think Candace Owens could throw down.
Nah,
she could dunk.
Candace Owens can dunk?
I think so.
The fucking black conservative?
No, I got that wrong. Candace Parker. Candace Owens can definitely dunk, dude. Throws down tomahawks. The black conservative.
Like, really?
Candace Parker.
If you had been like, no, there's a video of Candace Owens dunking, I'd be like, all right.
You're back on the train.
Fuck it. Yeah, I guess you got
I mean, yeah, if Candace Owens dunked, the left would implode.
Oh, that would
suck, like, that'd be the most ultra-powerful woman ever.
So Candace Parker did dunk.
Candace Parker can dunk.
How tall is she?
She's probably like 6'2", 6'1".
Okay.
6'3". I don't know. How tall is she? Because, I mean, she can definitely jump higher than me.
She's 9'6".
Yeah. She still misses it. Yeah, remember we watched that dunk contest?
The girls'
that
dunk
high school
contest?
dunk contest. Or college.
No.
There was a girl that could dunk. She was in the dunk contest.
I don't remember. I must have repressed her.
Yeah, there were dudes that were doing like throwing it off the backboard and doing a 360.
Oh yeah, and the girl,
and then one girl would go up with one hand and dunk.
It was like your one
10,
friend who could dunk in high school,
10.
and you're like, "Whoa, that's fucking cool! You could dunk." Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Candace Parker, height 6'4". All right, good.
Okay.
Yeah, she's an inch taller than me. That's why she can dunk and I can't.
Sure. How close can you get to dunking?
Not even fucking close, dude. Although after this keto diet,
you might dunk.
I can probably dunk right now.
You should keto.
I had a pack of bacon earlier today. I can definitely dunk.
For sure, dude. You should Joanna, man, and just go keto.
I will.
It'd be pretty tight.
Just a bald... I'll just keep my haircut. Not even change anything.
You should Joanna, man, and get cut, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, get cut.
Dude,
get fired from Sparks.
I got like into this wormhole about Rachel Dolezal the other day.
Yeah, how she's the best.
Dude, my whole my whole thing is that like she gets laughed at by like the most lib of liberals will be like, oh my god, like if you bring up Dolezal, they're like, oh my god, please, that's ridiculous. You know what their like take against why you should be able to laugh at her for trying to change races is? You know their reasoning?
No, why?
Because it's a privilege. Because a white person can more easily fake black. Although I think that's kind of offensive.
I think
someone
it's offensive.
who's thinking about transing myself.
You should trans.
I might trans racially.
Yeah.
So it's like
So you're just gonna go blackface 24/7?
Well, that was the thing
just
about her.
Just go straight, like not even brown, just thick black makeup on your face at all times, and just be like, I am black.
That was the thing about her. It was like it is fucked up because it's like so the whole story. I think I've said this before though, but the whole story is like she claims to be of getting like molested by her family, her religious family, and they were getting like severely. Her and her adopted black siblings were getting molested and severely beaten.
Yeah.
And when she came out, that's when her parents were like, Scooby-Doo to her. I'm like, no, she's fucking white.
Yeah, rip that
So
mask.
in order for her, she had like this traumatic childhood who like any other like liberal-minded person would be like, oh my God, that's horrible. But she dealt with it by like mildly blackfacing. That was her fucking. That's
such a sick way to handle it.
That was her happy thought. She was just like, I'm black.
Dude, I wish everybody that got PTSD just did blackface. Instead of all our troops committing suicide, how sick would it be if all our troops just went full blackface? You just see a dude walking around the mall, just a thick blackface on.
Oh man.
Be like, damn, we lost another troop.
You're that fucking warrior.
He's got PTSD. You'd salute dudes with blackface. Be like, thank you for your service, bro. And then you could steal valor by doing blackface.
You could, dude.
Go get a free Annie Ann's pretzel.
You didn't earn that. You got to earn that.
Some other dude in blackface would call you out. Be like, yeah? What squad were you with? Where were you?
What motherfucking squad were you with?
Oh, dude. Do dudes tap dance and blackface at each other?
Yeah, so
can't even tap dance, dude. You don't have PTSD.
She solved her traumatic childhood by mild blackface, and then like did all this like
and then fought for black civil rights.
Fantastic work in the black community. Just full like the weirdest thing in the world. But it's so weird for someone to be like, just even like if you try to question well, even by that logic of like, it's easier for a white person to trans black, which is like not really.
Tell that to Sosa, dude. Tell that to old Sammy Sosa, dude.
Yeah, dude. Or look at me.
Trans.
If I were to try to trans to black, it wouldn't be easy. People would be like, dude, why is that white guy? Like, I'd instantly get caught in blackface. So it's like, there's a small percentage of people who can kind of like sneakily do this. But by that logic, it's easier for women to trans to men. All you need is a fucking haircut and then go to Target and buy some dungarees, dude. And it's like, you're a fucking dude. For a guy, you got to get like fucking tits. You got to like take, the girls
trans to a black woman, you mean?
No. It's easier. I'm talking about just men and women now. So it's like to be like, well, couldn't. Those all can't racially trans because it's privileged on her part.
I hear you.
But it's in that level. It's like, all right, well, as a man,
it's harder for me to trans to become a woman,
dude. It's so much harder.
Yeah.
But like and as a girl, it's like dungarees, pocket tee,
baggy t-shirt,
cut the hair off.
Shave your head, get a nice baseball hat.
You're fucking in, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take hormones and get jacked, but at that point, you're just being a pig.
Get like jacked. A wheat hanging out your mouth. You know what I mean? Just become a cowboy.
Women take hormones too.
Yeah.
The trans, but it's like, you're kind of juicing, bro.
Yeah, getting jacked, taking roids,
it's like
dude.
You're kind of juicing, dude. This is kind of now I'm threatened because now you're juicing. I'm gonna get fucking. You're gonna fucking beat me up. Dude.
So you're afraid of trans men?
Yeah.
Women that have transed into men?
They're taking hormones, dude.
They're getting they're roided out.
They're literally taking testosterone.
That's what that one dude in GameStop was on. You see him?
No.
Holy shit, dude. It's great. It's one of the better videos out right now.
What happened?
It's this GameStop guy it's old, but clearly a dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like 100% a man.
Sure.
But he's wearing like women's clothing. And I guess the GameStop employee might have said, misgendered him. Her.
How dare.
And this fucking dude spazzed. It's funny because
he started wrecking
He starts screaming and it's just straight up man voice again.
He turned into real life Mario Party,
it is,
dude.
Ma'am, you call me ma'am. And it's like, yes, God. This is amazing. It's so funny. You got to see it.
You call me ma'am, you fucking pussy.
Yeah, dude. He's like, I want to speak to your fucking manager.
Dude, so that's the thing. Like, there's people who...
He roided out.
People who get ridiculous... Well,
a trans dude roid raged in a fucking GameStop.
If you're that's the other thing, too. If you're taking... hormones, it fucks with your head.
Yeah,
you're 9 times more likely to kill yourself. It might be like 4, but if you start taking hormones, they always say that though. They're like, oh, trans people either kill themselves. Which people are definitely fucking dogging. People are dogging trans people for sure. But there's people take like SSRIs, and there was that study where like teenagers were killing themselves and shit from taking like depression pills.
Oh wow!
If you fuck with your testosterone hard enough, your chances of killing yourself like quadruple.
Yeah, it's sick that we all have odds. What? Personally.
Oh, for sure.
Like, what are the odds I kill myself?
Well, the odds...
And then it's like you take some pills and it's like that just doubled. It's like, well, what was the original one? Can you find 50, out? 50. Can you scientifically tell me the original one? Because I'd love to know where I'm at.
So there's like this I think age is a big one. The biggest age range is 40.
To kill yourself?
Yeah, it's like 37 to like 49.
Yeah, 31, it's like I still could pull this thing out. Mm-hmm. I could still make something happen. Yep. But once you start to hit 40 and 50, it's just like, shit.
Yep.
Didn't pan out.
Or it's
Fuck
like,
it.
Or like you have like, I mean, dude, there's like the levels of having kids too, of like, say you're 30, you have a kid, like this, and then you slowly, your life's falling apart, and you watch this like kid that you created's life fall apart. that could start getting dark.
Watch a shitty kid.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, man, I fucked this up. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
This person I made hates me, and like I fucking suck, and I did like, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the shit people contend with. It's like, then it's like you've always had it in the back of your head, and you're just like,
yeah.
You start to think of other things you could do. You're like, nope, did it all, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
So and then the next group is like, I think, is it 20? Yeah, I think it's like 20s, and then high schoolers. No. Is it geezers? Geezers are high up there too.
Oh, if I'm a geezer, I can definitely see that reasonably happening.
Geezies are high up there.
Dude, if you're just chilling in a nursing home.
I think it's 40-year-old geezies, and then it's
geezies love hitting that fucking eject button.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, in other countries too, like they I think in like Zimbabwe. Is it Zimbabwe? in the Mozambique or whatever. When people get old enough, they're like
Sudan is with the at the beginning is the. It's not
Sudan.
The Mozambique.
Oh, the Mozambique. The Mozambique. Dude, they have like a thing where like older people will just suicide by just running and jumping off a cliff.
That's fucking awesome.
I know, dude.
That's
awesome.
I
heard this and I was like,
dude,
fuck.
Grandma Pat, if you're listening, run off a fucking cliff, would you? We're fucking sick of you.
Dude, imagine just be like, fuck it, man. There's not enough clean water, and you're just like, bye, guys. And you fucking run and sprint and just hurl off a cliff. It's like, fucking Christ, dude.
Wow. That's a good way to go.
It must be insane.
If you have the courage to do that, that's a fucking sick way to die.
It's like the honorable thing to do. If like you're starving, you're like, dude, you're fucking.
I'm taking
60.
up too much food, guys.
Like, I don't need any. And you don't tell anyone. You just break off from
you're
the party.
60. You're 60.
Dude.
60.
Mozambique. You're a geezer, dude.
It's like my dad's age. And be like, you know what? I'm out, guys. It's like, wait, you can help.
You're just at a barbecue and you're up near like a fucking ledge, and you just go. Imagine if your dad just broke off and was like. Jumped off the third floor. You're like you're at the Outer Banks. Your dad just fucking falls off the third floor.
He's like, we're almost out of pizza rolls. I'm drained on our rations.
The Bud Light goes down. Yeah. Someone sticks their hand in the cooler and pulls it out without a beer, and your dad's like, fuck it.
That's actually probably how he dies. For real.
But yeah, we're talking about like senior suicide, dude.
Senior suicide is awesome.
Senior suicide is
That's
fucked.
awesome.
Well, it's like then they don't get investigated. Because the family's just like,
yeah, fuck it.
They're old, and they're like, do we really want to look into wrongful fucking?
Yeah, it's like even let's not drag someone else out. Hopefully, someone murdered him.
Well, you can choose to be like, don't do like a toxic, don't do like a tox screen. You can choose not to do an autopsy, unless I think the police expect.
Unless you're the murderer,
foul play.
Yeah, unless it's the family that killed her. They're like,
well, dude,
we don't believe in autopsies.
I was in one of those things, and I was in like a seminar, and they were like, well, can anyone think of why like they wouldn't do an autopsy on seniors? And I was like, well, like everyone's offering good points, and I was like, yeah, maybe like I think if you commit suicide, it messes up your life insurance, and people were like, well, okay, I wasn't really thinking that, and it's like, yeah, I mean, it fucking can play into it, If you have like an old rich fucking dad, and you're waiting for life insurance, and the old geezer kills himself, you'd be like,
definitely don't check that out. That was natural causes.
Trust me, I was pretty sure he was going to die.
He was happy. He was
like
just
laying
laughing.
next to a spilled pill bottle. It's like, I don't know.
No, someone dropped that. Yeah, the Geezer Suicide sick.
Geezer Suicide would be a sick name of a band.
It was a killer band, dude.
Geezer Suicide. You just try to bring awareness to fucking Geezer Suicide.
Geezer Suicide needs awareness. Also, I think Geezer STDs are at a pretty crazy rate. They fuck.
They fuck hard, dude.
But I get it. Like
they're basically punk.
They're fucking punk rock. They're emo as fuck, dude. They make love and kill themselves, dude. They're the ultimate emos.
Dude, Spud told me about the most fucked up story of a guy who basically committed geezer suicide. He was a poor man. This guy's, dude, his whole fucking life, dude. He was born. He did this guy. I think he was orphaned at a young age, and then he never learned how to read.
Sick.
He developed a heroin
addiction. That's fucking sick, dude. Imagine going through life not being able to read.
Dude,
dude, you'd just be looking at signs.
It must be exciting.
You must look at signs and just be like, I have no fucking clue where I'm going.
Like a stop sign, you just see it and you're like, it's just a symbol, and you're like,
I understand that.
Yeah, and you're like, all right, the thing's red, dude. Fucking stop. It's like someone's like, yep, STOP, and you're like, whatever, yeah. People count the stop.
Which one's the S? The curvy one? Yeah, I remember
People count the stop. I remember they taught us that in driver's ed. They're like STOP, then go. You count it. But this guy's like, dude, he was just like from the gate fucked, and he was illiterate. he used to carry a letter in his pocket, like in case because he was literate, so he had to carry his will on him at all times. He had someone write.
Oh,
like,
that's a bad sign.
I don't have any friends or family. Here's my death wishes. Like he carried a thing on. He had to leave every day with a piece of paper that like to honor his wishes if he died. And he developed like a heroin problem. This guy was on the
all right. Well, good. I'm glad he did some heroin
for sure. This guy shot
real,
up for sure, dude. So he was, and he would, he would paint, shoot heroin, hang out with hookers, all the shit. And then something he found love. And he found love. Oh, no. He found love.
Let's get sad,
dude. He found love, and his wife got hit by a bus and died. And, like, exploded, dude. Like, so fucked up. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh.
What is this, Job? What is this? What is this guy's life, dude?
I think I'm getting this right. He found love, and just his wife got just fucking smushed, dude, by a fucking bus.
Oh my god!
So
he's like, I'm going clean. I'm in love. I finally have someone in my life that like,
boom, dude.
Fuck.
She dies, and then he's like, fuck it. He got so depressed. He was like, he hired a hooker to shoot him up with a lethal amount of heroin. These were his friends. This is who he could be like, hey, I'm gonna pay you, shoot me. So he got shot with a lethal dose, and then as it started to hit him, he realized, like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And he started, like, running out of his apartment and then fell down the steps and died. And it's, like, laid in the stairway for days. And someone discovered him, and that was how he died.
What?
Yeah, dude. That was a story. This was this guy's life.
Damn.
Dude, I mean, that's a rare fucked up case, but for the majority of people, they come out here, and it's just, like, fucking hell entire time.
Yeah.
They find love, dude, and they get hit by a bus, and they're like, fuck it, dude.
Get this hooker to inject me.
And they're just found one day in like a shitty, remember your stairway in Conshohocken? Like carpeted wall, shitty red stairway?
It's just some loser laying there. It's like, well, we gotta call
like,
someone.
Broke his neck after dying.
Yeah, he's laying there like the chick that saw The Ring. Yeah. Just with his mouth open. It's like, well, we gotta clean this shit up. We gotta call someone to scoop this shit up.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, what a
Isn't that a fucked up story?
Wow, what a fucked up story.
Spud tells it better because he knows more of the details, but it's like, dude, it is fucked. That's the long and skinny, and I'm pretty sure his significant other got hit by a bus and died.
Hit by a bus is amazing. Fucking, you fall in love with something.
Buses generally aren't going that fast either,
I know.
so it's like, it's tough to catch it at the right time.
He's probably like, you know what? I'm finally in love. I think I can leave the will at home tonight.
Yeah,
puts it on the table. She walks out, gets smushed. He just walks back in, picks it up. He's like, my bad. I don't know why I got cocky.
So if someone wrote his will and just like trashed him in it, he couldn't read it. He picked it up. You're like,
yeah. His will was actually a piece of paper that was like, I'm a big dumb faggot.
Yeah, it was pretty tough. Like, this guy was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, maybe he was the funniest. I bet he was hilarious.
Oh, because there are people who have hilarious. Like, there's people who have DNRs, so do not resuscitate orders. So you can like walk around. You can be like a registered. There's liver. There's like organ donors.
Yeah, I have that.
You can be a registered DNR.
Someone's gonna get a real.
You can be a registered
shitty heart.
Let me die.
Yeah.
You can register on a database and be like, if you find me, let me go.
Yeah, fuck
it's just like instant pull the plug. Don't try to resuscitate me. Don't give me any organs. Just let me fucking die.
Oof.
Yeah.
That'd be a tough one to see on your license.
It's a DNR.
Someone you care about.
It doesn't come up on it.
No, let me die. That's my wish.
Yeah, it comes up. What? Pretty fucked.
Damn, bro. That's a
fucked up tale.
I watched a video of this baby giraffe just get born. It's working on walking. It's starting to figure out how to walk. And then a lion just walked up and killed it. And it's just like, what the fuck? That thing's life was like 20 minutes of just what is this place? And something just ripped it apart.
It's pretty terrifying. It's terrifying, dude.
That thing had a better life than that guy, though. By a million.
Oh, for sure, dude.
That thing had a better life than most people. It was happy for 99%.
Yeah.
It was just walking around like, holy shit, this place is great.
It was like, look at my funny long legs.
Look at this. Look at my funny looking parent. My mom's funny looking, those long legs.
Oh my god.
Hey, what's that?
And a lion. It must be delicious too. Baby giraffe.
Tender giraffe. That's probably good. Giraffe's probably good.
That's the fucking Chick-fil-A of the Sahara, dude.
That is, dude.
Oh my. Is there a Sahara? Is that called something else?
The Sahara's the desert.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Savannah.
Yeah. For sure, dude.
You're firing all
the Savannah.
Speaking of sick ass intelligence, new Carlin Hardcore History just came out.
Whoa.
Yeah, on the Japanese in World War II.
What's it about?
Japanese in World War II.
Is it the one that, like, how fucking bad they were?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another shout out to Spud, dude. Spud was talking about that.
Well, the Rape in Nanking, we talked about a while ago.
This one
just came out.
He was saying, like, they were so bad. What were they up to?
Well, the first one came out a while ago. This is part Nanking. 2. No, Nanking was a while ago.
Oh, that was
like Jocko's podcast.
Yeah, sure.
But they were just, it just goes through how they were fucking out of their minds.
What were they doing?
They were just an evil empire. Basically Nazi level shit of like, we're supremacists. We're better than everybody. Just invade everybody around them.
Who were they trying to concentrate on?
They took out, like, they controlled the Pacific. Sure. They controlled, like, everything.
Yeah, they were motherfuckers.
All of their neighbors got fucking murdered. Every country around Japan got fucking crushed by them.
They were just fucking M. Bisons, dude. The Street Fighter character.
They were, shout out Real Bison. What up? They were just murdering everybody. But the episode part 2 is, like, talking about the discrepancies between reporting. Like, because Japan won't really acknowledge the atrocities they committed. Like, they don't really teach that in school.
Fair enough.
You got to kind of acknowledge it.
We didn't. We cooled off on it. When I was in grade school, our grade school history, I learned about the basket of fruit, Indians chilling with us.
Early. But then once you hit, like, high school, it was like, hey, you guys want to learn about slavery again in history class? Because that's the only thing we're going to talk about till you graduate college.
We just talked about, like, my high school class never really hit me with any of that stuff.
Yeah, we got hit, especially in college. Like, every history class.
I didn't have college history, yeah.
It's just like, hey, you guys want to hear about slavery or American Indians genocide? Which one do you want to hear about?
Flip the coin.
It's like, I don't know. How about us doing cool shit? Although us fucking up the Indians was sick. I stand by that one.
I talked to a guy not long ago. There was a conspiracy out there that, like, the Indians were actually black. And that, like, black American
Was that a black people theory?
Yeah, it was like the Indians are black and they were black. And, like, we never genocided the Indians. They just fucking, like, got enslaved and then
morphed into slavery.
They, like, disappeared.
Wow. Black history theories are probably my least favorite.
The black Israelite one's the best.
Black Egypt, black fucking Israelites.
I love that.
Out of this world.
Well, it's definitely, their whole thing is, like, how are all these people who are, like, saying they're, like, these Semitic Jewish people, how are they so fair-skinned? When in reality, like, they were in the fucking Middle East. So the black...
Have you seen Arabs?
Yeah.
Arabs can be pretty light skinned.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, they're talking about the OG Jesus level.
Yeah.
Fuck, like,
it's still Arabs.
Or they're talking about, like, the time of David. Those dudes were fucking those dudes were rocking some fucking very dark skin. Or they were, like, light skinned.
Depends where.
Jesusville. Where the fuck was Jesus at?
Israel.
They were getting sunbaked.
I don't know, like northern Iraq, like
true.
Iran is a lot of white guys.
This whole thing was
Afghanistan's all white. I know Afghanistan's very far from Jesusville, but it's still like Arabic is. You can be pretty white.
Can you?
Yeah, there's a lot of light skinned Arabs.
This dude was saying how, like, he was on the bus and this guy confronted another, like, his Jewish guy.
They're definitely not black.
Because this guy was saying, like, black Israelites, and Jewish guy was like, hey, I'm Jewish, blah blah blah, and the guy was like, yo, shut the fuck up, dude. You're not even Jewish. He was saying like white Jewish people are like a total fraud, and he's like, you guys aren't Jewish. Stop. He's like, we're fucking Jewish. And this black guy was just probably fucking vexed. He was just like, fuck.
I mean, how white you got something there.
This is what the guy was saying. He's like, dude, how are they so fucking white?
Does he think they're lying about being Jews?
He said they're fake Jews. Said this was a Hasidic. He's like, yo, the guy had the fucking shit and everything, like the curly sideburns and everything.
They're pale as fuck.
And his boy was just like, yeah, you're the fucking... He's like, nah, dude. And he said that every time the dude would just pop up a documentary and be like, check this documentary out. Check that documentary out. He's like, you're a fucking liar, dude.
Well, I wonder if the Hasidic Jews come from deep in the Middle East.
I don't know.
It could be like fucking Russian.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of like different sects of...
Well, this guy spoke up against this black Israelite.
But a black Israelite probably wasn't doing much research that was reasonable.
No, he was doing documentary. He was
doing
just
YouTube fucking...
busting out YouTube docs. Like, explain this then, bro. And the guy was just like...
That's just nonsense?
I don't know.
This is nonsense. I don't know what to say.
Oi.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with those dudes, though.
No, they're bad, dude.
Both of those are bad groups to bother.
Black Israelites.
And Hasidic Jews and like a Jew neighbor, they'll they'll get you.
For sure.
They'll manipulate your media.
You think they'll fucking sneak
They're going to manipulate the black Israelites'
Maybe
media.
they already fucking did,
Maybe
dude.
they're already like...
Why was he on the bus?
Maybe we're like, hey, let's try to make you a fucking moron. Here's some ridiculous YouTube things.
You think he was an agent provocateur?
I think he was. He was like, the Hasidic Jews were probably like, let's see how well we're doing with the black community by keeping them down with ridiculous YouTube historical videos.
That'd be funny if the guy had to like get in and get in character and like went on the bus and he's like $250. It was $225 a week ago.
This is why we don't take the bus. This is absurd.
And the guy was just like,
the black Israelite was like,
Jew,
I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew.
Yeah, that's funny if he was like, please, dude, it should be $175.
He tries to out haggle him.
Oh my God.
Man, yeah, black Israelites are.
Dude, that's like
they'll come and get you.
I fuck with the black census theory. That's something.
Which one's that?
There's
more black
way
people?
more black people, and they just don't want people. They want black people to know that, like, they just want black people to think there's less of them.
That's not true.
I can see that.
You've been in a city.
Also, go around a black neighborhood and knock on the door and be like, how many people are in this house, and see who's like.
All right,
I used to have to do like censuses and shit.
True.
And I would knock on the door and be like, man, you look like a fucking cop, and I'd be like, all right.
You were doing census work? Wow.
Yeah, not census. I did. I was doing like survey.
Damn,
work.
you were part of the fucking big government.
It wasn't government survey.
Deep state.
This was just for a company. I had to do like a satisfaction survey.
You're trying to round up the people, dude.
Like,
deep state Matt.
They'd be like, no, dude.
Are you deep state?
No, this was a company.
Are you trying to compromise me this whole time?
No, this is get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm a fucking Jew. You're not a Jew.
I'm deep state, dude.
I'm a fucking Jew.
You're deep state.
No, dude.
Holy shit.
It was for a company. And it was really it was to make sure that they were it's for nonprofit. It was to make sure that they were actually liked their housing. And
nice. You've done a lot for the black community.
I don't like to brag. I don't like to brag.
You've eaten some pussy. You've helped out with a lot of stuff.
Man. I've definitely built. I definitely built it with some. I've definitely built. You know, dude,
yeah.
I've definitely been out here building, bro. But yeah, it was funny. I'm like, yeah, try to get a fucking knock on the door. And dude, you could just see you knock on the door, and it's just someone on the second floor looking down like this above you, just like, nope. And you're looking up, like, and they're like,
definitely you're not coming in. Who the fuck are you? Door. Yeah. They opened the door for me that one time by our house. Remember when I helped that family move in?
Oh, yeah.
I was just shit-faced, and this family was like, I was like, do you need help carrying that?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. And then I just moved for like a half hour.
Just hammered.
Moved them in.
That's so fucking
And they didn't really say thank you.
Yeah, you told me that.
And I was shit-faced. No one really said thank you. Maybe they didn't ask me to do that. And I was shit-faced, and I was just like, I'll help you out. And just moved them in.
They're probably terrified the whole time.
Like, don't move. Don't move. No, it's funny. It's really funny.
One of their kids called me a faggot.
Yeah, that was tough.
Well, called me a faggot and then called my car a piece of shit.
Really?
But that was like, that house was like a rotating. There was like two main ladies, and then there was like a rotating swap of like.
It's always jarring for a white person when you walk into a black house.
Yeah,
it's a totally different. Like
it's different
because you only hang out. Most of you only hang out with white people.
Sure,
like I'm only in white houses for the most part. Mm-hmm. But then when you walk into like a black person's house, it's like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? Why do you have stuffed animals? Like, why do you have fucking an aquarium? You guys are old.
Well, it's also too like in this area, especially in Delaware County. There's no black suburbs. There's no black middle class.
Yeah.
The black middle class is like lower black middle class. So when I went to New Jersey, I moved into a black suburb, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is fucking crazy. And then like I've been in upper class black homes, and you just walk in, it's like an upper middle class white black. Same fucking thing.
Absolutely.
But when you said that, dude, when I went in to like help my neighbors when I first moved to Philly, and I'm in like West Philly, the first time I walked in this old lady's house, it was just like a quick rattle in my head. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
What is this? You guys, there's like a dinner table in front of the TV. Like just shit you've never thought of is just happening.
Dude,
shit or an arrangement of furniture and the way it's decorated is shit you've never seen.
It's true.
It's hilarious.
You walk in, you're just like, what the
Dude,
fuck?
I remember I was at my friend's house and I went back. It was at like 2 p.m. and I went into the back room to like, I thought I was going to the bathroom. I just opened a door and it was just a black lady laying on a bed of stuffed animals watching TV in a pitch black room. And I was like, who the fuck is this? Like closed it and kept walking. Like there's just shit going on that is so culturally different that you see it and it's like, what the fuck?
Dude, just the house. I remember, I swear to God, I used to walk in, the lady across the street, fucking God bless her, would sit there and just literally all day, she just watched my house. She'd be like, I saw two people stand outside your backyard. I yelled at them, told her to go away. I'm like, yo, thank you so much. She would get my packages, all this shit. She's fucking awesome.
You had a guard black lady?
Dude, she would call, if anyone fucked around near my house, she'd instantly call the cops. She'd give me full report. Dude, she was fucking awesome.
Wow.
She was fantastic. This lady was the fucking best.
What a sick fucking lady to just be like, my goal in life is to guard this dude's house.
Dude, if our street didn't get plowed, good luck. She's call on the minute and just be like, hey, what are you guys doing? Hey, what are you guys... Dude, it was nonstop. She was the best. But so I would go in her house every now and again, like to help her with stuff, or like if she had one of my packages. I think I helped her fix like an outlet one time. But when I first stepped foot... Oh,
yeah, you had that electrician business. She probably loved you.
Oh, she did. I had like my house, I had like a full drum set in there. I was fucking growing weed. I was wilding out, dude.
Yeah, and you had a black guard lady.
Dude, fully watching the house at all. At one point, this is one thing I am so happy I never did. Like, because there was that whole thing of like when people would mail weed packages and shit. I was like, I can easily mail shit to her house. And be like, oh shit, blah, blah, blah. Thank God.
Oh, you didn't take advantage of her. That's good.
Yeah, for sure. And I was like, I can't. She's too fucking sweet. Or just have them, because they would have just got delivered on her porch, and I could just let them get delivered on the porch, and I would just run across the street and grab them. But luckily, thank God I didn't.
You should have, dude.
She would, if I could have been like, yo, Miss D, here's the fucking plan. She'd have been like, yeah, fucking send that shit.
She would love it.
But yeah, so I'm glad I never did that. But she, sorry, that was just my evil wheel spinning back at 23.
What are you talking about?
About fucking having this lady unknowingly receive fucking
that's
weed
awesome.
In the mail. That'd have been horrible.
No, that's awesome. You definitely should have done that.
That'd have been fucked to not fucking cut someone in on that. But
you would have paid her.
I would have hooked her. I would have hooked her up.
You would have just been like, here, this is
dude, I was at her disposal. I actually, the one time, I think I might have stopped her son from killing someone. He actually there was like she would like, dude, you would, in my old house, or my old house, you would like pay crackheads, like, I would pay a guy $5 to take out my trash. And people came up to me like, stop. You're fucking up the rate for everyone else.
Yeah.
They're like, we pay these guys like 30 cents.
Yeah, you're getting
like literally
fired
the
up.
one time she paid this guy was like, can I have some money? He's like, I don't have any. He's like, please let me. She's like, you can weed my garden. I'll give you $25. That's literally all I have.
Damn.
This guy did it and started banging on the fucking door, like trying to harass her and shit. And her son had just came back from Atlanta under an alias too. Because his name, she would call him Howard. And he's like, my name's Bill. And I was just like, whatever, bro.
Whatever, Howard.
I'd be like, whatever. Because he was like, yeah, I had to go to Atlanta for a little bit. And I was like, whatever, dude. No problem.
Jail?
Yeah.
Clearly you were in jail?
No, he was in ATL because he told me all about like ATL, the Red Dog Police and all that shit. You ever hear T.I. talk about Red Dog Police?
No, what are the Red Dog Police?
There's this whole group of police in Atlanta that are like basically like a vice squad. But like he's like, dude, they're like cowboys. They just roll around and will fuck you. If they see you walk. And he was down there like a while.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, like if you're walking, they'll come up to you. I'm like, where the fuck you going? Where the fuck you go? Like he was like, it's crazy.
Kind of like the Red Dogs.
The Red Dogs will come down. He's like literally, if I was walking down the street, like you had to be like, I'm going here. Otherwise they come shake you down, and fucking slam you. So he came back. This guy didn't know.
We had those in Meadowview.
Did you? Where you the Red Dogs?
Yeah, Red Dogs would see me walking down to the park. Like, where are you going, son?
Nowhere. You just fucking pop your hoodie up, dude.
They'd shake me down, find an airhead. Like, give that back. You guys keep destroying my neighborhood.
These are my fucking brother's pants. So yeah, this crackhead was like rattling her cage and stuff and trying to intimidate her. And fucking old Bill / Howard, he drove a fucking minivan with, how Sunoco gave the stickers out?
Yes, every motherfucker has those.
Bro, his whole fucking car was lined in them, and he had safety reflectors all over his minivan just for safety.
Oh, so he had a ridiculous van.
This guy pulls up and he's like, Matt, the guy had just left, and I'm chill. I'm sitting outside smoking weed, just chilling. And the guy, he's like, I start smoking weed with this guy. He's like, I'm gonna fucking blah, 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 blah. And then, like, an hour later, the guy came up, and I got Bill / Howard all stoned, and he was just like, what the fuck's your problem, man? And the guy's like, I'm so sorry. And he's like, whatever. And he's like, honestly, afterwards, a day later, he was like, Matt, I think I would have killed him, dude, blah, blah, blah. But when I was in there, I was fucking...
That's why you're a shaman, dude.
I shamaned him, dude. I helped him.
The last thing you need is a murder charge because of homeless dude.
The funniest thing this guy ever did is like I'd always see him going in and out of my house, and it was like I wasn't even getting a ton of ass at this point, but I remember like I hit a streak where like I had the girl was in my house, and then like 2 weeks later another girl was in my house, or like a month or something. But it was like the timing we saw. So he meets this other girl, and he goes like, "Hey man," he goes, "Oh no, we met before," and I'm looking at him, I'm like, and he stopped and he goes, "Actually, you know what? I'm sorry, my wife just died. I've been thinking about killing myself a lot." This girl's just like, okay. And I was like, thanks, dude. Thank you.
Wow. Howard did that?
He goes, sorry, I'm not allowed to store it. She's like, my wife died. And he goes, I just been thinking about killing myself.
Damn. Like, Howard's the man.
Howard is the fucking dog. Both of them have passed. Both of them are dead.
Both of them are dead?
Howard died first, and Miss D went, dude.
How old was Howard?
Howard was like 60 something.
Oh shit! I thought he was young.
Attack. No, heart attack. Yeah, Howard was like 60. Mrs. D was like 80, dude. These guys.
Oh, they're fucking dead, dude.
They were old. Yeah.
Did they get hit by a bus?
No, dude. Fuck no.
You both get hit by a
dare
bus.
You, dude? How dare you stain Mrs. D's fucking
Fuck
legacy.
Miss D, dude.
Miss D was the fucking best.
Oh,
dude.
fuck Miss D.
She had a boyfriend, dude.
She had a boyfriend. She was 80.
Yeah, dude. Someone would come, and Howard would be like, "This motherfucker."
You come dick down, Miss D.
Some dude who's like 40 would come and dick her down. She'd be like, "I'm going on a date."
Oh.
And this guy would come through. And I remember, dude, Howard would be like, "Fucking weird motherfucker, man."
Yeah, fuck that. You gotta let her do it. She's 80.
You gotta let her catch some fucking dick.
Let her get it.
Yeah.
And then let her fucking geezer suicide.
Dude, I think she just passed peacefully.
I think she's suied out.
No, dude, how fucking dare you? Dude.
Why do you love Miss D so much? She definitely suicided.
She was watchdogged.
She watched dogs and then suicided. No. She saw you grow into a good man.
No,
and it was like, my work here is
done.
And
dude.
fucking suicided out.
True.
On one of the drug packages you mailed to her house.
No fucking way, dude.
That 40-year-old definitely fucked her to death and then left. He fucked her once. It was like, oh, fuck.
He might have.
It was just like, call it.
Yeah,
I have nothing to do with this. I'm out of here.
Yeah, he probably should have turned his dick down to like, you got to hit it on the 8. It's like when you spin a drill to like 23. You can't give me fucking 80-year-old. You're fucking like dick you give to 18.
Full dick?
No, he must have got greedy.
Yeah, he killed her.
Yeah.
She got fucked.
She might have just ascended.
Dude, Misty, I know you think she ascended. This is what happened. She got fucked to death.
No, she didn't, dude. How fucking dare you? I hope, dude, I would never wish, I shouldn't do this. This is irresponsible of me, shaman-wise.
Yeah, what do you put in hexes out? Go ahead. Put a hex
I was
out.
imagining this dude to get haunted by this guy would be so funny.
Who, Howard? If Howard haunted me?
Oh my god.
Now I'm going to be afraid of a cool black ghost coming to bother me?
Dude, Howard, he would be hilarious, dude. If he pulled up in like the reflective Sunoco van, he would fuck you up.
That's awesome. He would fuck me up?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. He's fucking dead.
No, he's a gentle ghost now, dude.
He's fucking dead, dude. I'd knock him out.
He's smiling.
Me and the crackhead are still alive. The crackhead's alive, balling out. He's probably dancing on their graves, dude.
He's probably weeding the fuck out of her garden, dude. Yeah, man.
Sorry to make fun of your loved ones.
Miss D?
Yeah.
Dude, Miss D was the fucking shit. They actually, Howard, my brother celebrated when he had his, like, I think like the second year of being in business and like rented out this Blockley Tavern. So me and my other brother, Kevin, we had like a band for a night and we played, and Howard came and he's like, man, that dude for the rest of every time I saw him, he's like, man, you're like a rock star up there. And we just like played like 4 shitty songs, dude. Man, that was awesome. Yeah, it was fucking sick.
That's nice. These guys are nice. You had a nice neighborhood.
Dude, my neighbor, it was only, all the houses were knocked down besides 4. It was me, Miss D, basketball coach.
I hope Miss D's house is demolished.
No, it's still there.
Fuck.
I think like a bunch
Sorry,
of...
I'm just...
Why, dude?
It's funny.
Miss D's house, I think a bunch of Puerto Rican dudes moved in.
That's good. Sully her fucking name. Get some Puerto Ricans in there just ruining that house.
They built it's so funny because
do they have a statue of Mary in the garden?
Where I lived is the guy we used to work with living in there. And dude, he will, if you were to sit there and be like, a bunch of fucking Puerto Ricans ruined the house. This is this old black dude. He'd be like, yeah, these it's like literally, he would tag him right in. He'd be like, can't trust none of these dude. He gives me the full report of like what's going on. He's like, man, this neighborhood sucks. These motherfuckers all moving in here. Like, they're gonna ruin that house. You know, he's just a black racist.
He just doesn't like Puerto Ricans?
He's just racist against Puerto Ricans, black people.
What does he think about whites? Does he let you know?
No, he'll just tell you you're like an evil fucking white person. He just hates everyone, dude. He's like, they're gonna ruin the house, Matt. That's what they do.
That's the best.
That's what they do, Matt. They ruin these, and it's in there, and it's like, all right.
What do you think about that? Do you think Puerto Ricans ruin houses?
I don't know. I don't think so. No, they'll like put a little carport next door and like they'll fucking make the most of it.
Put a concrete statue of Mary in the garden. Dude, they'll fucking get some candles in there. I mean, that's more Mexican, but
sure. But they'll paint some like wild colors and step it up.
I feel like Puerto Ricans would do well. I heard
a hot take against Puerto Ricans from a black dude today, which was like, we were talking about like K2 and how like, are you aware of the K2 industry?
What about it?
Like, there's not just K2 for weed. There's K2 for dust. So if you like smoke wet, there's K2 that like will mimic getting high on wet. So there's like a whole underground K2 market. This guy was telling me like, and the Poppy stores were the ones selling K2, but you could buy a big bag of K2 for like $2 from Poppy. And then go back out and sell little like dime bags of K2 in the block. So then Poppy figured it out.
Poppy was pissed.
Poppy got greedy, dude. And Poppy started spraying K2 with fucking fentanyl.
What?
So he's like, I'd be hanging out with someone doing K2 and they'd start nodding out like a fucking dope head. And I'd be like, what the fuck? And so basically, this guy was like, Pop, I'm going to tell you this. And this isn't me being, it's funny how he prefaced it. He's like, I'm not being racist, but like, if you did that in a black community, you would get killed. He's like, it's fucked up in the black. If you're going to sell someone drugs, you got to tell them what's in it. He's like, that lacing shit. He's like, we don't fuck with that.
That's funny. I just heard someone be like, telling me about someone being addicted to K2.
Yeah, dude, it's like...
And I was like, synthetic weed? They're addicted to synthetic weed right now?
Because they're spraying it with fentanyl.
Yeah.
And there's like... well, what they're also doing, too, is... With what people think is like... I think I said this before, but with Coke and Percocets they're doing. They're mixing it with ketamine and fentanyl. So, like, you get, like, that, like, real dopey thing. And, like, ketamine's supposedly like the only addictive hallucinogen.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know it was a hallucinogen.
Ketamine's called hippie heroin. It's a disassociative.
Didn't even know that. What's a disassociative? You disassociate with your body?
Disassociate. You go like this. You ever watch someone on ketamine, their body shuts down, they go into like a weird crouch position? It's almost like a nod. And then you go into this like, you have like an out-of-body experience where you're just kind of like trapped in your mind. And it's like, some people fucking love it. One of my friends did it and he was just like, I just was like unable to move and trapped in this weird mental space of like all I could think about was all the bad stuff that ever happened to me.
Oh my god! That's like me going to sleep. To be honest, I can't move, and I'm just like, why the fuck would I say that?
Skull might be fucking hitting you with some fucking.
Do you think Poppy's lacing my skull?
Poppy might be.
Dude, if Poppy is down in if Poppy's down in Nashville, lacing my fucking skull with fucking fentanyl,
it's a syndicate, dude. There's no one saying
the Poppy
it's
syndicate.
A cartel, dude.
Just a Poppy bodega down in Nashville, Tennessee.
It's like Breaking Bad where they have the underground thing and they're just lacing everything with fentanyl.
Just ruining everything for no reason. Just don't put fentanyl in that.
Apparently ketamine in low doses is like super effective with depression. And, you know, so they're like trying to work out. Apparently it works really well. But if you go into like a K-hole, if you take too much ketamine, you go into a K-hole. Apparently it's like real fucked up.
Yeah, real dark.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But apparently it's like addicting too. So, and like you have to snort a ton of it.
So. I mean, I was gonna say alcohol. I get pretty dark, but it's usually really fun before it gets dark.
You can move your body.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's been a couple times.
But at least you black out. Imagine if you went into a blacked out state and retained all your memories and then came out of it. And you're like, oh god.
That's what it was. I mean, I didn't black out, but that's what I thought was weird about when I took ecstasy. Like I was purely conscious.
Yeah.
Like I could think clearly. I was totally fine.
Yeah.
But the release of all the fucking endorphins and all that shit, I was just like, oh my god, this is crazy.
Yeah,
it's weird to be conscious and fucked up.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what doing like a bunch of mushrooms and shit is.
Yeah.
It's like you're not even fully conscious. The filter that usually scrubs out all this sensory data is just like, all right, we'll take 5, and you're like, bah!
Yeah.
But you can also, if you do enough, you're just like, this is awesome.
Yeah, I would say Coke's obviously the same.
Yeah,
where you're thinking very clearly, but I've only taken it really when I'm shit faced.
Yeah, I've seen people on Coke too get real quiet. There's like a small percentage of people who do Coke. Yeah,
I do that sometimes.
Really, and there's kind of like, it's chill and they're like real reserved.
Yeah,
I would have a horrible time, man. I would panic and freak out.
No, you wouldn't.
My heart would beat weird. Yeah, I definitely would.
It's not like that.
I'm saying for me,
but you maybe on the come down, but while you're on it, you would not panic or feel bad.
True.
While you're taking it, you'd be like, "This is the fucking best."
I should never limit myself. I can totally do cocaine.
Yeah, but then the next morning you'll be like, "I'm never doing cocaine again. This is embarrassing. Why would I do cocaine?"
That is
Who the fuck am I?
That is a funny fucking thing. That's a funny, especially for you in general, to be like, because most people will just be like. But it'd be like, who the fuck am I? Who do I think I am?
It's such a small town mentality. It'd be like, what do you think? You're a big shot doing cocaine? Come on, man. Stick to your roots. Stick to light beer and fucking chew.
That's so funny.
Yeah, anytime I've done coke, I've woken up the next day just like...
hard depression.
Who the fuck are you? Yeah. What are you doing?
True that.
But while you're doing it, it's like... Who am I, dude? I'm the fucking man.
Yeah,
Shut
that's
the fuck
funny.
up.
The voice is like, who am I? That answer is the best.
Yeah, dude, you can suck my dick, voice. And then that voice leaves, and it's just you and the first voice that's like, remember what you said to me last night? So that's
basically like when you take like hallucinogenics, that like sensory data parts, like, all right, we're taking off. Like the voice in your head that question shit is like, all right, dude, fucking...
let me have it.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, fuck yeah, finally.
Oh, finally. Cypress Hill is the best band ever. I haven't listened to Cypress Hill since.
That's such a funny...
It was so funny. I was on a Cypress Hill kick.
Oh my God.
That's they're actually awesome.
That's so fucking funny. lo and behold.
What's up?
That's funny for it all to fall down. You're like, just not the fucking Temple of Boom isn't what it was.
Just being like, I don't know if I like Cypress Hill anymore.
I think there could be that with 311, but with hormones.
311
so if you have hormones raging, 311 is like, what the fuck? What fucking genius stumbled upon these melodies? I used to fucking love them, dude. The Blue Album, music. I tried listening to that like 3 months ago.
Horrible.
I was like, what the fuck?
Horrible.
Although if I catch
I just listened to Sugar Ray.
If I catch All Mixed Up, dude.
All Mixed Up's awesome.
Dude, my ex-wife, our first date, she brought me out somewhere. I got drunk and karaoke. I Just Want to Fly, dude. Sealed the fucking
Sugar Ray
deal, dude. Yeah.
I listened to Sugar Ray this weekend, and I was like, yo, Sugar Ray holds up.
I
listened to 2 songs, and I was like, this shit sucks. I was in the grocery store, and they were playing...
Someday.
Every morning there's a
fuck,
no,
song
the
rocks
song's
too,
so
dude.
good, dude.
The song's so good.
I was in the grocery store like humming, and I was like, actually, it was really funny. I was whistling, and I rounded the corner, and another dude was whistling. We were harmonizing, and we locked eyes, and we're both like, all right. We were both whistling to Sugar Ray every morning, and we looked at each other in the eyes, and we're like, pushed our carts away.
Dude, that song is awesome. I Just Want to Fly is a fucking classic.
I Just Want to Fly. So that's what sparked it. I was listening to that, and then I was like, Sugar Ray's the shit. I'm going to go listen to I Just Want to Fly. That song was awesome. I listened to it. It's like, all right. After the first verse, it's like, this kind of sucks.
I fucking love it. I drank 2 pumpkin martinis.
Now, if I was drinking, dude, are you kidding me?
Yeah. It was just funny that she's like, you're going to karaoke? And I was like, yeah. She's like, what song are you going to do? I was like, you'll see. And I tried karaoke and Sugar Ray on the
fucking
first
find
date.
out. And I bet you sang hard, didn't you? Were you trying?
I was belting, dude. I was fucking drunk.
I feel like you sing and dance unironically a lot.
Oh, for sure.
I
was
can't
for
do
real
either.
trying to sing. Yeah, I was like for real singing Sugar Ray to the fucking what I thought was the love of my life, dude. It was an afternoon lunch date, and I drank 2 pumpkin martinis. It got drunk and sang Sugar Ray in like a bar in South Jersey. And then it was like, all right, babe. And my brother let me borrow his taco van. I was like, thanks, and hopped in my taco van.
You drove a taco van to the date?
We came out. She's at your car, and I was like, yeah, my car's fucked up. It's actually my brother's. She let me take it. And she was like, okay.
It was a taco truck?
It was Honest Tom's. Yeah, we had like a magnet stick on the side. It was a Safari. It was like one of those Safari minivans.
I thought for real it was like a lunch truck. I was that's fucking
this
crazy.
This was the truck that we used to drive around and pick stuff up in.
Nice.
Remember the Safari minivan?
Yes.
It was that. It was like a little square fucking Safari.
Yeah.
It was like, I think it's a Chevy. I think it's a Chevy Safari. Yeah, I was
sick first date.
Buzzing around in that. And she can't. And she was like, she was like a very into material things. So it was weird the fact that we hit it off like that. But the fucking her Aphrodite kicked in long enough. It's like, why don't we have this? What the fuck? She calls me fucking. She just called me, telling me I was a piece of shit for a fucking.
You are a piece of shit, dude.
Don't fucking not, dude.
I hate you. I hate Miss D.
Fuck. Damn it, dude. I told you when I was doing the one seminar they did antisocial personality disorder, and I talked about on the fucking Patreon one if you want to fucking get access to it.
By the way, that's a great time for this plug.
Yeah, dude.
Me and Matt, we feel as though it's time to fucking take this shit to the next level, homie. No, you don't have to, obviously. It's an episode with the great John McKeever. We just sat down and did an episode right before this, and we just threw it on the Patreon. You can donate like a fucking $1, I think, to listen to it. So donate whatever you can.
$1 in perpetuity.
The more the better, obviously. Donate what you can. I mean, imagine how much joy Matt brings to you.
This isn't even a sale. This isn't even a pitch. It's like, don't do it. This is just a reward.
It's a reward for all the Patreon guys that have been there. Because we have literally not really put anything on Patreon. So up to this point...
prank calls, that was it.
Yeah, up to this point, it's pretty much just been like, hey, you guys like the show, hook us up.
Just That's people funding the resistance, basically.
Funding the resistance against Hillary Clinton and the Clinton Foundation. That's what we're here doing.
Definitely.
But we're going to start putting up episodes to, it'll be good. Listen to the McKeever episode.
Dogs, dude.
There's some inside fucking info on there. Yeah, a couple dossiers on some things.
It's pretty wild, dude.
I don't know how wild. I don't want to get them too hyped
up. Yeah, don't get too hyped.
It's an average. It's your standard. It's a standard episode.
It's fun.
But donate to the Patreon. What's the fucking website? What's the patreon.com/MSSecretPod?
Oh man, I don't know.
Look at your URL.
Hold up. Let me go to the fucking thing. Yeah. www.patreon.com spelled patreon.com /MSSecretPod.
Yeah, patreon.com /MS Secret Pod. And
yeah, sorry, I'm like lightheaded. I haven't really eaten.
I know. I'm zoning on this one.
I'm fucked up on my diet, dude.
Yeah, both of us are on wild diets right now.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. You haven't even fucking complimented me, dude. I'm fucking bummed.
Dude, you look good.
You haven't fucking complimented me.
Shane,
Matt,
I came in.
The only reason I'm doing this diet is to get compliments from you.
Shane, well, you're talking to a guy who only eats meat if he deserves it, bro. You think I'm not going to make you work?
What are you talking about, dude? I treat myself to plants the way you do.
What do you mean?
Meat.
Exactly. That's fucking sick.
I don't have these plants in the climate where my ancestors are from.
That's fucking sick.
So you get to sit there and be like, oh, I can eat all these plants from around the world.
You're more of a pastoral.
Nah, I eat pigs, cows. That's what I have in my range. And broccoli.
You're more of like a pastoral. I'm more like, I'm in the fucking jungle, dude.
You're in the whatever vegetable jungle that is. That has every single plant.
I'm wherever chickpeas grow, dude.
Yeah, I'm wherever broccoli is, and broccoli, asparagus, meat,
Ireland,
meat, cheese, eggs.
America.
Dude, I'm in Pennsylvania.
You're in pre-colonial. You're in pre-colonial times, dude.
I'm fucking shit up right now.
Going on a pre-colonial diet would be sick.
I will say this. This is what's good about the fucking keto diet.
Do you have milk? Goat's milk will be fine.
Yeah, you have to, if you have any dairy, it's got to be 100% dairy.
For sure.
Like full, like whole.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yep.
Like if I put cream in my coffee, it's got to be full cream.
Yep.
Full fucking cream.
Fuck, dude.
I get so fucking wet when I go into the coffee shop.
Oh my God.
Like, you put full fucking cream in here. They're like, no, we don't have that, but we do have oat milk. Is oat milk good? I'm like, dude, give me the thing with the most fat in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is funny for a fat dude to walk in and be like, do you guys have fat?
Like, I need fat.
Like, I'm on this weird diet. Can I get a dozen wings covered in blue cheese? It's a crazy diet. But it is funny. Like I was telling Matt, I'll have like half a pack of bacon and 3 eggs in the morning. You can eat fucking anything. I ate steak.
Yeah.
I went to Fogo de Chao, like a all you can eat steak place. I lost weight.
How are your dumps? This is what I want.
That's where it gets a little shaky. A lot of re.
A lot of re. Okay, I'll take re. I'll take re.
A lot of re. I don't think I'm getting a lot of fiber.
No.
Right?
No, you probably aren't.
Like almost none.
Yeah. Well, you could fuck with some Metamucil.
Yeah, maybe
you can eat a lot of you could eat like a bunch of lettuce that has like basically.
I do eat lettuce.
Yeah. But I wonder about that. I mean, look, I'm on.
Anyway, I lost in like a week and a half. I lost like 11 pounds. Yeah, went to the gym once.
That's fucking sick.
It's crazy.
That's tight. I get mine's the opposite, dude. I didn't know what dumping was. That was my thing.
I have experienced that where I go to Honest Tom's or
dude.
The girl I'm with now is vegan.
Yep.
And it's like,
dude,
we'll go out and eat vegan or something.
Dude, Woo. I've been doing that like now every day. And again,
Can't even imagine.
I said my diet's going to be plant-based with if I deserve meat, I will reward myself. If I do something that rewards, I think is worthy. But the fucking dumps, dude. I'm like Black Snake Moan level dumps of where like Samuel L. needs to chain me down, dude. I just want that fucking big dump, dude.
Really?
Oh my God. I sit on the toilet and first of all, I have a squatty potty. Since I have a Hemi now, I've always had a squatty potty, but now that I've had a Hemi, I'm terrified of getting hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
So I get on my squatty potty and I literally squat. Like I mean, my ass is touching the seat, but like all the tension's in my legs. Like I'm not resting my ass. Because the thing is, you rest your asshole and your asshole stretches open, and then you just usually I'd be like, I kind of got to poop, so I would just sit on the toilet and push as hard as I could till like I squeaked like 2 little deer pellets out and be like, fuck it, I'll be back for you later.
Yeah, that's usually where I'm at.
So now I'll be in the kitchen and I'm like, oh my god, I'll run upstairs, dude. Just get full Black Snake Moan, run to the toilet, dude. And I'm just like, I prop my thing up and like hover over the toilet, and it's just like I would say I have like literally like a 4.5 second turd of where it's just like, and just keeps humming, dude. I'm just sitting there like,
damn,
it's crazy.
That's
dude.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
damn.
Fucking.
That sucks. You got that fucking roid though for that. I mean, the roid's gone now. Oh yeah, we haven't talked about it. We only talked about it on the Patreon.
Yeah, the roid.
Matt cured his roid.
I mean, I just broke.
He just fucking lowered the shoulder and kept plowing ahead.
Through that, dude. It bled after that episode. Bled. I kept gauze in my ass for 3 more days. I take it out every day. It would be bloody. I bled for like 3 days, and then finally the Hemi just fucking soaked itself back up. Now it's like I said, it's just like I I didn't check it today, but when I last saw it, it was just like a shriveled appendage.
He has like a long tag hanging out of his butthole.
It is. It's just like a long skin tag.
You better not play flag football. Someone might grab that thing.
Someone might take me down, dude. Do me a favor, rip that thing off. Oh. But yeah, I'm going to the ass doctor Thursday.
You said Wednesday.
When's the 14th?
I don't know.
That's Wednesday. I'll be going to the ass doctor.
Today's the 14th. Wednesday. Today's January 14th.
Oh no, it's on the 16th, I think. It's never a reminder. I have an ass doctor reminder coming in.
Yeah.
Fuck, it might have been today. I'm gonna miss my ass doctor.
You just gotta keep plowing ahead, dude.
I'll be fine, dude. My ass healed itself. Yeah, I'm real in right now to my health narrative. A lot of what your health is what you tell yourself. So I was just like, true. My fucking ass is fine, dude.
Yeah.
Lo and behold.
Yeah, that's how my health narrative has been.
Yeah, it's like
I've been clearly violently unhealthy, and I've just been like, this is life, dude. What are you talking about? You can eat whatever you want. Who are these people doing whatever? Like,
yeah, dude, you gotta tell you can't. Like, if you're growing up, like, you get old and then you get sick and then you die. If that's what you tell yourself, you'll get old and sick and die.
Yeah, this is what I tell myself.
I'm gonna rough and tumble rascal.
I'm gonna rough and tumble, and I'm gonna die when I'm fucking soon. I'm gonna die soon
for sure.
I'm gonna explode soon.
I'm just gonna Mozambique, dude.
You're gonna run right off that cliff.
I'm gonna straight out of the Mozambique. As I see a grandchild, I'll go, okay.
My work here is done.
Fucking leap. I'll probably get to the other side.
I would hold hands with you.
I'd probably get to. That'd be my problem. That's my curse.
You would probably jump too far.
I'd leap to the other side. I'd cross the canyon.
Or that fucking butt tag would get caught on a tree. It'd be like a bungee cord. You got a sick butt tag, dude.
Yeah, this butt tag fucking sucks, dude.
Butt tags are awesome.
Yeah, now that it doesn't hurt.
If a chick had a thick butt tag hanging out, it might be pleasurable for anal intercourse.
My friend told me he was with a girl that had like a weird butt tag. Like, he was like, I think it was like a permanent butt fixture.
You might be stuck with that tag.
I thought about it. I was like,
whatever, who cares?
Got a girl who loves me.
Little fucking windsock going down when you take a shit. Every time you fart, it's like.
It's just a turd. All my turds get cut in half. It's like a log splitter, dude.
That's awesome.
Every time I take a shit, it's like.
No, that made me laugh. Do you have the Patreon up right now?
Yeah,
shout outs, dude. Shout these boys out.
Make sure that I've been
recording.
Yeah, the Patreon. Yeah, the records are going. Let's see what's going on here, bruh. Motherfucking, you read these? Motherfucking Kyle Hall, dude, coming in with
shout out Kyle Hall,
Honest Abe.
Yo, woo. How about that? How about that motherfucking Scott Snow, dude?
Motherfucking Kayla, dude.
Kayla upped it.
Up in the antes, dude. Up in the States.
Joshua Wood, get your fucking dick wet, dude.
Scott Gullery deleted $1.
Scott, you broke pussy.
Yo, dude. Yo, that was the wrong time to fold him, bro.
You folded at the wrong time. Wait, does that mean he's done pledging to us? What the fuck, bro. Scott?
It's all good. Hey,
what
Scott,
happened, dude?
Do you, bro? We're not judging.
Kyle Hall. I think Kyle. Fuck it.
Who's Kyle Hall?
He was up there. I was like,
Kyle Little, baby, coming
in.
$1, dude. Peter Devlin dropping it down.
Dude, how about Antonio M. Silva, dude? Nothing beats a good Hispanic. Wait, he deleted?
Yeah, he fucking abandoned the cause.
He fucking build the wall. Get him the fuck out of here.
We're gonna build a wall.
We're
gonna make him pay for it.
Yeah, dude. We're gonna build a Patreon and make Antonio M. Silva pay for it.
Yeah, dude. We had another. Kames coming in for the $1, dude. Matt Farmer.
Juice Nuggets.
Fuck, dude. Juice Nuggets. Butch. Got motherfucking Butch. Daniel McDonald.
Damn,
there we go.
Is this all?
Laura from GA, dude.
Shout out. I think we shouted out last time.
Did we? Shout out again. Joe Phillips fucking up in the ante. This is great. This is
great. Me and Matt are.
Oh my god.
So rich now.
Wow.
And by so rich, I mean not even 4 digits, but that's all right. We're flying. We're flying.
It, dude. I'm overwhelmed by the support.
We never got into this for the money. We never
Take it
will.
All away.
We never will.
No.
If we had zero money, we'd still be putting it out. But this is. I think it's nice that you guys did this. Plus, we're gonna start putting shit on there to actually give you a reason to do it instead of just being nice. Which you guys are nice.
For sure.
It's crazy.
Loyal. Not even nice, dude. They're fucking loyal, dude.
Loyal dogs, dude.
I don't know about you, but loyalty's number one to me.
Loyalty is number one to me.
It is, dude. For sure.
I'll allow some You'll allow some missteps, apparently. Woo! Yeah, where are we at on this? This is gonna be a short one because of the Patreon, dude.
We rocked out. We got an hour, dude.
Oh, we're at an hour.
We both fucking.
God damn.
Yeah, we're.
Oh, one more announcement.
What
If you're listening to this tonight or tomorrow, probably. You listen to this on Tuesday, and you have Sirius XM. Go ahead and tune in to Comedy Central Radio tomorrow around 6 to 8 p.m. old Matty McCusker is going to be joining me and Danny Soder on The Bonfire from 6 to 8 p.m. on Comedy Central Radio. Wow.
That's crazy.
Finally, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast hits the fucking big time, dude. SiriusXM's not going to know what to do.
No, they're going to
shut down. See us. Chances are the studio shuts down.
Sure.
And then you and me just cross the street, go straight into Fox News.
For sure.
Start dishing out the truth.
For sure, dude. There's going to be news vans outside. There's going to be only Fox. Well, Fox. There's going to be news vans, and I'm going to be like, we only
talk to Fox.
Yeah, dude.
What would you say if Fox handed you a mic right now?
I'd just be like, thank you for doing fair reporting.
Would you say anything about the Clinton Foundation?
Oh, for sure, dude. I'd be like, dude. Who's like the main? Who's their main guy? I'd be like, call Hannity right now.
I don't fucking know.
It's Hannity. I'd be like, can we call Hannity?
Get
please?
Hannity on the line.
Get Shawnee down here.
Could we please
send her a flash right now? Like you could be getting this.
You could be getting this right now.
You could have this on your phone.
This could be in your mouth. I could be like, hey, will you please give me some head?
Send her a picture of your butthole. Like, my asshole smells horrible right now.
Dude. Get out here. My butt is
yours,
soaking wet right now. I had vegan tacos last night.
My ass is wet. I don't know what from. Get over here.
Something's leaking from some sort of organic cheese.
I could wipe my ass right now. The toilet paper would be dirty. Get over here.
Yo. Shout out Honest Tom's.
Yo, the vegan
Honest Tom's
restaurants
was great,
shit,
man. It was great.
They went plant-based. A lot of people, a lot of haters, dude.
Honest Tom's, for the newer listener, anybody, is Matt's brother's
taco shop.
Yeah, taco shop in Philly, and they switched to what, plant-based everything?
Yeah, they had a regular old, meat-based menu, just standard.
Phenomenal.
It was breakfast tacos are off the hook.
Breakfast burrito from there. It was like. No, I would get the breakfast burrito when I was hungover, and it just put me into a coma. Dude, it's like massive, delicious.
You could eat it and be full all day long.
Yeah, and then
sorry. So my brother became vegan. My theory is my brother got constipated for 3 days, and just freaked out and became a vegan. Which I asked his wife. I was like, "What did he couldn't?" She's like, "Exactly, he couldn't." Because she's a Central PA gal.
Is she?
She's more bit south, though.
That makes sense.
Somewhere around there. So he'd go to Central PA and do a Central...
Where's she from? Like Gettysburg?
What the hell's it called?
Chambersburg, Gettysburg, Shippensburg?
Not Shippensburg. Danville?
Danville,
out
PA.
Around there.
But Danville.
It's not Danville. It's around there somewhere. I forget the name of it. It's where the band Live has a recording studio.
Is she from Red Line?
No, I can't remember. But it's around that area, like South Central PA, dude.
Yeah. And, 20 minutes south of Mechanicsburg.
Exactly.
That's where it gets real dirty. You get close to the Mason-Dixon line in PA.
Ooh.
It gets
Is
dirty.
the Mason-Dixon line in PA?
Yeah.
What?
PA, Maryland.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's close to Maryland. Definitely. York.
Oh, yeah, York.
York, dude.
Big KKK
My brother was out there.
Down there.
My brother was eating a KKK diet, dude, of funnel cakes and stuff going down there.
Funnel cakes, Mountain Dew. Yeah.
My brother was basically being a good boy down there.
He was an Klansman, dude.
So his stomach rejected the KKK diet in fucking York, PA.
A lot of people aren't built for that.
No, dude. So he couldn't for a while. He's trying to get all that hatred back out of him, dude.
So he had to switch to vegan.
That's why if you have so much hate, you can only deep fry food. Just cook food just absolutely brutally, dude. Just line it up and put it in the heat fryer.
Eat it out of a truck at a carnival with mud and hay on the ground.
Yeah, man. So he was bloating up like a little tick, dude. He had to he just went vegan all of a sudden out of nowhere. And then
he looks good.
Yeah, he's looking all right, man. My whole family is I swear to God, all of us have a little autist in us. We're all a little autist.
You guys are the weirdest dudes I've met.
Yeah, we all have a little. So if we get into something, it's just like an all or nothing vortex. And my brother just looked into veganism, and now his restaurant is plant based.
He adjusted his business.
Yeah. People were like, "What the?" I think he's future man on his Bezos, but that's more people are going plant, especially women.
When we went in there, business was booming, dude.
Yeah, man.
I think he might be on his Bezos.
He's on his Bezos, bro. He's on
his plant Bezos, dude.
He's on his future man 5,000. So. I mean,
he's on his future man 5,000. But yeah, and I got to be honest, dude. I was not pleased when I heard the news, dude.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't.
I was none too pleased, and then I went in there, had some biff. Mm-hmm. It was delicious,
dude. It's good, and I'm the prime. I was thinking of a whole new marketing ploy for him yesterday, where you just have your customers just recording, do a video selfie while they release their first wave of a dump. Like, be like,
I know.
Thanks, Honest Tom's. It's like,
yeah.
It's here.
And that's where I wanted to get this, because this morning.
Yeah.
So I had that Biff burrito bowl in my gut, sitting.
It's chilling.
Took a small dump yesterday. It wasn't the Biff.
So that thing was in there fighting corn dogs.
It was in my dream. Yeah, that thing was down there elbowing chicken wings from the night before. Oh no! The night before I got those tasty treats, dude. I go puffed a bunch of candy in the middle of the night.
How about you vaped once and go puffed
candy?
Dude,
now that I'm a stoner, dude, I got a pen, so now I smoke like a little bit of it, and I get too high, dude. I take one hit. So at Skankfest, they gave everyone pens, and it was this California-based, like, pretty legit company.
Yeah.
So it's like pretty intense pen for me.
It's real clean too. You can tell there's no PEG or.
I mean, that's the first thing I noticed.
Yeah, you can tell.
Took a hit. I was like, "Where's the PEG?"
Propylene glycol, dude.
I have no idea what that is. But
solvent free.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'll just take one hit before bed, have a nice sleep. I take one hit, I'm just high as fuck, go to sleep like. Oh.
That's so funny.
I was like, it's Friday night. I'm not going to go out. I'll just have a nice night, hang out, smoke a little weed, and watch a movie or something. I ended up smoking weed and just being like, whoa, I'm so lonely. It was not a fun night. I texted my girlfriend. I was like, I feel so alone. She was like, oh no, why?
Like, no reason.
Like, nothing really. I'm just sad. And then I downloaded the GoPuff app and bought M&M's Raisinets and those Coca-Cola gummies.
I love to see your phone screen where it's just like, oh, I'm so lonely. It's like, oh no, why? It's like GoPuff driver app pops up. You're like, M&M's. Like, I don't know. Hold on, I'll text you in a second.
I gotta get these peanut butter M&M's delivered.
That's so their orders must that like database when they're like it's 11:30 a.m. Like, I got an order for you, and they're like Reese's Pieces and a soda. People are probably like, all right, I'll get down there.
Driving that out. Well, they literally must be delivering nothing. It's for high people.
Definitely.
You know, it's just.
So I've seen like my girlfriend uses it just for like
supplies.
She'll buy like tortilla chips. I'm like, what are you doing? It's like I gotta pay they're like $5 for a little bag. Then I pay some dork $2 for bringing it. I'm like, I'll walk to the supermarket. But yeah, my girlfriend
It was rainy out, and it was midnight.
It's really a good.
And I just hit that
It's a good depression
vape.
app. Yeah. Oh yeah, you hit the non-PEG.
There was no PEGs, so I was not moving.
If you hit a hard depression, it's pretty good. You can be like, I need some toothpaste.
I need some sweet treats.
Sweet treats. You just like walk to the door and you're like, thanks.
Oh. Yeah, I know, that was another thing. I was like, I'm going to look like such a moron when this guy gets here. I was wearing like gym shorts and a t-shirt, no shoes or socks.
They're not judging, dude.
Hey, thanks. Thank you so much. Here's, what was it, $9? Oh, thank you.
Did you hear another duck boat accident hit?
In Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah.
17 dead, dude.
Yeah, well,
we had our own little duck boat problem. People are still going out on them.
I love duck boats. I've never been on one.
I mean, I don't know if I trust them anymore. There's been a lot of duck boats. It's like definitely not the leading cause of death in America, but it's like
it's up there.
It's about 34 now.
As far as modes of transportation go, you're very likely to die on a duck boat.
Well, I'd say you should just keep cars out of water in general. There's a good chance if you drive a car in the water, whether it's it's an amphibious vehicle or not.
Or your kids are in the back seat and you just roll it into a lake.
That too.
And you're a mom.
I wonder if they thought their vehicle was amphibious.
Those moms?
Those distraught mothers. Man, that's so fucked up. That's the gamble you take with the chick, man. She might kill your kids.
True. There's a lot of talk, like a lot of stand-up comedians like have jokes like, we trust men not to cuss because that's the leading cause of death. It's like, yeah, well, we also trust you guys we leave you alone with our kids.
And you might drown them.
And you might toss them in the microwave.
You don't have dads doing that, dude. Not that I hear of. Well, they beat them.
Dads will the kids.
Dad's got a whole other agenda.
Dads will make love to the kids.
Dad's got a whole other agenda. But the Bucks
don't fight.
I'm not saying dads are perfect. They might play their secret game.
They might play the secret game.
Women, for some reason, just I don't know what that is.
They might play Tickle Monster.
They might play Tickle Monster, dude.
But mom's playing,
Hold your breath.
Hold your breath in the bathtub.
What baptisms were originally?
What?
You hold someone underwater into the point where they're about to pass out, and then you bring them up. So you'd give them a near-death experience and pop them out of the water.
Really? Who told you that?
Just an audiobook I was listening to about LSD therapy. No big deal.
That seems legit. There you go. That's a citation.
That's what. Hey, there you go. Damn, that dude
tweeted me like, Matt needs to use citations.
No, I don't,
like,
dude.
This is
Give him my phone number, dude.
This is coming from the universe.
True that.
This isn't like, you don't need to cite this.
I mean, that's I believe that. That's what they used to do. They basically waterboard
Makes
you.
sense.
They hold you up, and then you go, and you come up, because the whole point of religion is trying to like
Be born
get
again.
that mystical experience. Well, that's what was missing from our religions, dude. We come from people who used to like drink weird plant brews and like trip out for 3 days. Now it's just like, yeah, you're not allowed to do that anymore. They just give you the fun BOC, and they're like, shit's real, dude. Feel fun.
I was like, what the fuck's the BOC?
Body of Christ.
Took me a second. Yeah, I got
like
it.
they hit at you, and they're like, be amazed, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, they're like,
I'm gonna go to church and get it, and just fully be like,
with your acting, that'd be so funny. Your acting skills, you'd be like, whoa.
I'm gonna do it. Next time I go to church, I'm gonna hold 2 blood capsules, take the body of Christ in the mouth, and then pop them in my hands. I'm like, holy fuck!
Stigmata, dude.
Just stig out, dude.
You just got the stiggies.
But yeah, man, 17 dead in the duck boat. When will it end? I might be a duck boat activist. I might start protesting duck boats. Like, when will the bloodshed end? When will it stop?
I'm sorry. My biz.
You still trying to get her here?
Right now.
You still trying to get her here? What are the chances? What is it, 50-50?
Well, yeah, she just clearly doesn't want to come today. It's not a big deal.
I mean, is she asking for you to come?
Yeah.
What's she saying about that?
She's like, if you come home, I'll buy you a train ticket to New York tomorrow. That means I got to take the train back. I don't know. It's just like,
yeah,
I'm not going to go back for half a day and then go to New York. Not a big deal. It's really not a big deal.
Send her a naked selfie and tell her to see her in a week.
What's up with you trying to make fun of my body, dude?
I'm not trying to make fun of your body.
You're body shaming me on
no,
this.
I'm not.
Why don't you get some citations, dude?
Dude, you and
cite
that
your
guy.
sources, dude.
Fuck you
I'm
and that
sick
guy.
of you not citing sources.
Can't believe you're attacking me right now, dude. I actually got served. I got served with a court summons this week.
For what?
It was bullshit. It was fake.
It was bullshit.
It was fake, dude.
They fake news summons,
They
dude?
fake courted me.
They
Bill
fake
collectors
court?
have where they pretend they're lawyers. I've been dealing with this for forever. Bill collectors will hit you up and be like, "Hi, this is an account manager at Rothstein and Burglar or whatever," and they're like,
Rothstein, huh?
Rothstein,
Rothstein, huh?
Rothstein and Burger. They're like, "This is and I'm like, dude,
Rothschilds.
I'm like,
dude.
what is this? Yeah, this is Rothschild and Prescott, dude. They call you up and they try to get you to believe that they're. I've done this before. I'm like, dude, are you guys a law firm? They're like, well, technically we do work hand in hand. It's like, yeah, whatever. So you know how I beefed with that one company and put it on the Reddit to be like, this number told me they're going to call all my family and friends because I was I was leaving them 3-minute voicemails and I'd be like, everybody. I would sing the whole song while I was driving and then just like let it go out. And so like, people were picking up I was battling them like left and right.
And you would leave voicemails of you singing Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, and I leave voicemails on
Jesus
weekends of me
Christ,
singing
dude.
Backstreet Boys to him. So the guy, I called him back.
Have you told anyone that that's what you were up to?
No, I've been up to some
You've
wild.
just been doing
I just been fighting
psychologically warfaring telemarketers?
because they told me they're like, we're gonna call your whole family. So I started calling them every day, like, yo, bro, what's up? What's good with it, dude? You guys just fake promises, dude? You're not going to actually do it? And I would just every day call them. And like I called the secretary. She's like, I think I could help you. I'm like, honestly, I don't want to talk to someone of your position. Please get me right to the fast. Dude, just mental warfare. It's a psyop.
One of these people, I know you're winning a lot of these battles, but
well, they struck back
someone's
hard.
going to few.
I was doing a hard psyop on them. And then they struck back, dude. All of a sudden, my cousin texted me. It was like 3 days later. After the Backstreet Boys message, they call me. They call my cousin, email my brother. They're hitting my parents up, saying that I was being served with a legal summons for CitiCard, which is a credit card I bounced on when I was 18. It's like, bros, this is over. Like, you lost.
You lost. It's
7
over.
years is up. So
7 years is up?
They
is
served,
that the rule?
Yeah, 7 years, dude. Especially if you pick. My mom was like, if you pick up the phone and go like, I don't know what you're talking about. That you have to. If you acknowledge it, I heard the clock can start ticking. If you're just like, I don't know what you're talking about. So that's according to my mom, but I'll get her to cite sources if you're Nancy about it. So So they sent these things out.
You might want her to cite some sources.
People were sending me. That's just white trash meta knowledge, dude. Just be like, just ignore the phone calls. It all goes away. And you're like, thanks, Mom.
I mean, I have that. That's
I
all
swear to
do.
God.
People are like, your student loans are due. I'm like, who is this?
Well, it works with the IRS too.
IRS is on my ass,
It's like,
dude.
I just know a guy who's battling them, and he's like an older guy. He goes, yo, bro, all I gotta do is wait like 6 more years, and this shit's away. But he's been battling them for years and years. I think if you become a senior citizen, then maybe they leave you alone. I don't know.
I just started my battle. Just began
with the IRS.
Yeah, I'm in year 1 of my battle with the IRS.
This guy owes him some cash.
They're like, you owe us $1,500 from 2015. I was like, nah, dude.
Yeah, come get me. Well, they'll start penalizing you hard as. They'll just add that 15 to 2,000 and this and that.
Oh yeah. They
and
will.
If you ever go to sell a house, they come in and hit you with a chop. That's why I've heard. I have weird debts to credit cards that I think are gone, but someone told me that, like, yeah, they won't get you, but if you go to sell a house or any kind of big transaction,
yeah,
they'll take it right out. So before you sell a house, if you have any weird credit card stuff, settle with them, because you can settle for pennies on the dollar, but if you sell a house, they hit a lien and they just take everything they want.
Whew.
So you're just a hot potato. If you're debt, people are selling you debt and passing you around and hoping they get to cash in on you. So either way, but they told my cousin, like, that I was being summoned for court and that I was denying. Basically, I was on the lam. So people were like, dude, you're going to court? Did you get in trouble? I'm like, dude, I'm at war with my creditors. Just leave it alone. It's no big deal.
You're at war. And by that, you mean just you're not paying.
Yeah. I'm singing Backstreet Boys, dude. I'm not paying them. I refuse. They're trying to tell me from $1,200 back in 2005 that I owe them now $9,000. And I'm like, dude, you guys, no. Every time they call me, I'm like, nice, dude, thanks. I'm good. I'm glad it's growing. They're like, it's not an investment. It's not an investment. It's just debt.
You keep saying, no, continue my growth in my portfolio.
It's my portfolio, dude. It's negative $9,000.
Man, but that's such a funny way to handle that.
Oh, dude.
People with debt collecting and be like, nice. Please keep that rising.
Let's go, dude.
Great. Good
Let's
job.
go. Let's see what we can get in Q3. And they're like, this is not even, it's Q1, dude, all right? But so then they called my cousin, because I used to work for a company called Cider Mill Services doing demolition. My cousin has a company called Cider Mill Services that's landscaping. Cider Mill Landscaping. So they fucked up on my W-2, saw Cider Mill, geeked out, being like, we talked to your employer, we're going to garnish your wages. First of all, I don't work for either of them anymore. They called my cousin, and I was like, so when they hit me, my cousin hit me with that. I was like, all right, I'm going to call him back. And when I called him back the first time, I was, being my quick, usual city wit self, being like, you're not a lawyer.
So much city wit.
Stop me,
dude.
I'm a city slicker. So the whole time I was like,
just
dude, when I got the news from my brother and my cousin, I called the place up and I'm like, who is this? I'm like, are you guys lawyers? They're like, oh, we work for, I'm like, yo, dude, you're a bill collector, bro. You're sitting there with a Monster Energy drink pretending you're a lawyer. You're a loser. And I started just hitting this. You got to strike first because they hit hard. So I'm like, I was like,
strike first. You got to insult,
dude, because they hit you. They're like, what? They do it to you. They're like, what's the matter, bud? Oh, you can't handle your money. They're like, oh, you can't pay your bills.
Well, they only do that because you do the Backstreet Boys.
No, they've done that to me before.
I've never had somebody call me and be like, what the fuck? What are you, a loser?
Because you don't. Well, that's true too. When they first started calling me, I'm like, dude, I live in the woods, bro. I was like, come get me. And they'd be like, you're a loser.
I live in the woods.
So I was like, dude, you're a dude in a cubicle with a Monster Energy drink pretending to be a lawyer right now. It's like, you're a telemarketer, bro. Stop flexing. They were like, oh. So then they'd be like, whatever. So then when they started calling my family because they got pissed off.
It's crazy.
So then I told my cousin, I was like, all right, dude, like, I'm going to call him back again. I called another number, the 188 number they gave me, and was like, hello. And they were like, the guy was like, oh, yes, is this, we have the case. And I was like, what is this for? And I was just pretending to be retarded.
Yeah, I know. I thought of that, too.
Your play, bro. You're
like, yo, I'm actually retarded now.
I was just like, what? He's like, you owe money. We're coming. Dude, this guy literally was like, this is a court summons. Do you understand that? And I was like, I don't know what's happening right now. And they're like, we're going to come drag you out of your house, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, please, no. And this guy still was like, yeah, you don't like that.
He definitely knew you were not retarded.
I don't know. He might not have.
He definitely knew.
Because he kept being like, what's the matter, man? What, you don't understand? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, what, are you slow? And I was just like, huh? No, I'm not slow. Dude, it was so funny.
Oh, my God, dude.
This was a whole different company, though, that I was calling. They didn't talk to me. They didn't know
what are you doing?
I'm waging war with creditors, dude. So I pretend I'm retarded, and this guy gets really mean to me, and I'm like,
from your trip to Brazil?
Yeah.
You maxed out on these credit cards in Brazil
and never paid them. That's when I missed my flight, and I had to buy a whole other plane to come home. I got lost in like some area of Brazil. I had to like wait for 6 days and fly standby. So finally, I was like, I took my credit card and bought like a $1,200 flight. Got home and was like, I thought I was walking home to a lucrative real estate deal. Turns out the guys I was working with were committing deed fraud, and like I came home and had no money.
I know that story that you cried.
Yeah, that was one of the times.
Your parents.
The time I ran away from home at 19 and cried is when I maxed out my. That was after I maxed out that credit card. I was like, oh guys, I maxed out a credit. I was like, too bad, you got to pay it off. And I was like, that's so unfair. And ran away and cried. And then the realtor time, when I came back from the deal, found out the deal didn't go through. I was like, I had to like show houses, and I went out and like I was showing houses, and they were like, hey, we're gonna work with someone else. And I was like, that's cool. And, like went out to my car. I was like,
you called a guy back.
That was after. That was another time I cried, dude. But no. So then I called my cousin. I'm like, yo, my cousin's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, my cousin's like, I'm gonna tell him you're dead. And I was like, dude, tell him that I literally just killed myself. Because I got off the phone with them and like tell him, he's like, all right, I'm gonna tell him you jumped out the window. So my cousin called him back and he's like, what the my cousin, man? They're like, what do you mean? Like, dude, he called you guys and just jumped out the window. He's like retarded. And they're like, have a nice life, sir. And like hung up on him.
He jumped out the window. He's retarded.
Like, you guys upset my retarded cousin. He jumped out the window.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Man, so
you jumped out like a banker during the stock market crash.
Oh no! 9,000.
The jelly bean stock is plummeted.
Yeah, dude. They told me they're gonna drag me out of my house, dude. Like, we're gonna come get you, and I was like, no, dude, don't get me.
It's unbelievable.
It was so funny.
That's crazy. But I just keep like every time student loans calls, I'm like, yeah, well, I can't pay it right now. And they're like, do you want us to default? I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Do whatever,
You can do that if you want. Yeah. Do you know the Indian guys who call about security systems?
Yeah.
They do it to my
Indians
little...
call me. I get phone calls from Indians nonstop.
Dude, my little brother drives a truck all day. So he drives around. He has his little Bluetooth thing on.
He's got time.
When they call, he's got time on the road all day. So they're like, would you like to talk to a specialist? He's like, yeah, put him through. They're like, oh, hello, sir. Would you like a home security system? And he's like, yeah, you know what? I probably need it. It's when my dick is inside your mom. I don't hear a lot of stuff. So I'm going to be for your mom. They're like, oh, sir, that's not necessary. He's like, well, my dick's inside your mom. I don't hear anything, dude. It'd be good to have security.
Oh, dude.
I like doing that. I like calling when they call me. I'm like, all right, man, you ready for the like, I'll pay it. You guys take credit card? And they're like, oh, we take credit card. I'm like, all right, it's 6-2. Hang up on them, and they're like, probably like, oh man, but that's what I've been up to, bro.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Last night I watched. That's great. I'm not gonna be able to follow that. Last night I was watching. Did you ever watch Last Chance U? It's on Netflix. This is season 3. The first 2 seasons, they just follow a JUCO college football team.
Oh, you told me. Okay, yeah,
it's amazing.
So they've done 3 seasons on them.
They did 2 seasons with this junior college in Mississippi, so a community college football team in Mississippi. Yeah. It's hilarious, and it's all players. It's like a lot of players that were really good D1 prospects that got kicked out of their schools. Yeah. Like Florida State had a freshman quarterback that got kicked out for punching a chick in the face at a bar, which I saw the footage.
What happened?
I don't know. She was a little mouthy.
He was like
he jacked her in the face.
God damn,
He
man.
full on. She like grabbed him.
Yeah.
He like grabbed her hand because she was like trying to slap him. And then he cocked her in the face. It was...
Not always, but I started wondering this or last week. Dudes who hit girls, I wonder how many of them don't have dads. You know what I mean? It goes back to what you're saying about like kids in schools who are bad as... If you don't have a dad that'll kick your ass at home, you're probably like, definitely hit a girl.
Maybe.
Not saying dudes with dads all hit girls, but I'm saying I wonder how many of them, if you broke it down. Dudes without hit girls.
I mean, and that was another thing. I was watching this. The new season is about a team in Independence, Kansas. Yeah. But it's also, I mean, they have Malik Henry, who was like the #1 quarterback in the country as a freshman, and then he got kicked out of Florida State also.
So these guys just get like the best football players who are really bad?
Yeah. And they're all ups. and then they go from like Florida State, where everything's the sickest in the world, to now you're at Independence, Kansas, with like their coach is, you're gonna love their coach. He's a wigger from Compton.
Stop, dude.
He's a wigger from Compton.
Dude, he's probably the
and
best.
he's like, hey, homeboy. Like he's hysterical. He's like, y'all motherfuckers want to play? He's like, I'm from Compton. You wouldn't last a second where I'm from.
And they're like, yeah, we'd probably be all right, actually.
He's like, I grew up nothing but bloods in my neighborhood. Like, he's nuts, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he's a football coach.
It's like Coach Snoop, dude.
And he spazzes. He cuts players every day.
Does he really?
He doesn't actually cut them, though. He'll just be like, get off the field right now, you. He's like, you weak. Like, he's nuts.
That's who you need controlling that squad.
I don't think so.
You don't think? Who do you
No,
think
you need a football coach.
Why?
This guy's out of control, dude. They lost their first game 70-21.
So you're telling me you think a real football coach would do better than a guy with a Percocet addiction from Compton?
Yeah, some wigger from Compton.
Fair enough.
Who's a bachelor and he lives with another one of the coaches.
Dude, those parties must be sick.
He's done a couple interviews. He's always smoking a cigar, and he goes in his hot tub in Kansas and sits there and smokes a cigar and talks to the camera.
I mean, that dude came up from Compton. He's in a hot tub in Kansas.
As a white bull in Compton?
Yeah.
He fucked him up.
Life must have been tough, dude.
That was definitely tough.
I was surrounded by bloods.
He was in Bompton, dude. But this year's team, it's the same exact thing as Mississippi. Yeah. It's like black dudes that come from like horrible lives. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. It shows you where they came from. And every single one of them is from like a shack.
Really?
With like single mother.
Jesus.
They're all fucked.
Did any of these guys ever get drafted up from this community college?
Yeah, like there was a quarterback, I think in year one. Mm-hmm. He might have been the one that punched. No. Maybe he was. He went to Auburn.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they all get picked up by, like, if you're good, like Malik Henry, I don't know what's going on there. I haven't finished it. Mm-hmm. And this is last season. I don't want to Google it and find out.
Yeah.
And he's one of the worst attitudes I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, he's such a... He went from Jimbo Fisher, who's, like, a really good head coach, to this wigger from Compton, and he's playing in Independence, Kansas. So, like, that guy will call a play, and Malik will be like, I know football better than you, dude. Shut the fuck up.
That's awesome, dude.
He's like, I'm calling the plays.
He audibles?
Yeah.
So he called... so he'll audible on him, and then they lost?
Well, they were getting killed, and he was like, I'll call the plays from now on. And he was like, don't do that in front of everybody. Don't say you're going to call the offense in front of the entire team.
God, that's
He's
so
like, you're
funny.
supposed to be a leader.
He is being a leader.
You're supposed to be my dog right now. That's the coach.
Oh, he is being a leader. He's leading the leader, dude.
Nah, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't override the coach.
You can't override the head coach.
I wonder if they ever get these kids and then just like put them on like psych meds and try to help them and just be like, please just get in please get in here, dude.
I mean,
That's wild,
They're
man.
real fucked up.
Because there's guys still licking their chops like, God, throw a football.
He is good.
Yeah.
But he's also a complete...
Yeah, I guess.
He like pouts. They're
Really?
up like 30 in games, and he's still walking around like, man, fish, man.
Why?
They all do. They're all like, it's because of their lives.
Yeah,
Their lives have been so shitty and hard.
Yeah.
And then they're faced with adversity at all, and they all quit.
Yeah.
Like every time, they're all like, man, this shit's unfair, dog. Fish going home.
Why? I mean, you think they'd be tougher against it.
No, they spaz out. It's a black team.
Yeah.
It's like, do you remember playing football against black kids? When we played the black team, it was always like, all right, just because they're better than us. So it's like, all right, we're going to trick them, like, go on 2 this time. Like, try to get them to jump off sides and make them fight each other. Make them fight. Like, if you're playing a black team and you're up 7, you won.
You think so?
They
They
turn
fight
on each other so quick.
See, I always played basketball against like all black teams, and their coach was like had them. He was running a tight field.
You had a Coach Carter every once in a while.
They had a Coach Carter, dude.
They had a Coach Carter that was disciplined.
When I played rugby, we played this all black team from DC that we murdered the first time, spanked them. It was a lot what you're talking about. They were completely disorganized, and they weren't like fully.
Black teams don't get organized.
But then we played them again my senior year, like 2 years later, and these guys got some. They got a rugby coach.
Coach Carter.
They fucked us up, dude.
That's
some
all
dude
it
while we were
takes.
playing punched me in the face. We
probably-
were in a pile of people, and I just felt a black fist just go whap right in my face. And
That's
I'm like,
the
what
worst
fuck?
kind of fist. Dude.
Punched me right in my motherfucking kisser,
He
dude.
knockout gamed you during the game.
He got me right in the face. But They got good. They beat us a second time. But no, I know what you mean. We played.
And it's not all right. I don't want it to sound because it's definitely not like black people are unorganized. It's not that. It's just they
you catch people from the inner city. We played a white and Hispanic team. It was like Italian kids from the inner city. We played them one time in basketball.
Italian kids.
They're like Italian. They were white. It was a white school.
Well, how do you say Italian?
Italian. We played a bunch of Italian kids, dude, from the inner city, from like South Philly. It was like South Philly white kids.
Say Italian water ice.
Italian water ice.
Oh my god, dude.
We played them, and dude, these kids were the same thing. Like I remember they were like scratchy with their fingernails. They all had little fuzz stashes. I remember being like, dude, these kids suck. So I was thinking like, dude, I was gonna be like, you watch all those movies, like in the inner city team, they're gonna come kiss. And I played them like. These kids have like 2 different shoes on, dude. And like these kids are just poor. That's when I realized like so every movie you watch is like the poor team comes up, but they have all this hidden talent. And it's like that was when I hit with the stark reality. I'm like, no, being poor just kind of sucks all around.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, kids came in, were like just kind of shitty, didn't really listen to anything. It was like, that sucks.
Yeah, and that's what this whole thing is about. This whole series.
Imagine being a poor adult and trying to raise kids. It's like. You didn't get any guidance. Now you have kids. You're like, just get off. You're being annoying.
Yeah.
God, I don't know why I feel bad all the time. It's like you hear about depression. You're like, oh, get out of here with this bullshit, dude. It's like anything that happens. Like, I just don't feel good today.
Yeah.
I have an attitude. It's like, no, you actually have like extreme bipolar. Shut up.
Except no one's there to be like, you have extreme bipolar.
I know.
No one's there to be like, hey, you need help.
No, it's just people just colliding into each other. Like, you think you have an attitude? Look at my attitude.
And then the kid's like, man, and he runs away.
It's sad.
I mean, every Last Chance U has been really sad. Because you see, I mean, like, because they show a player and you start to hate them because the way they act.
You might.
It's like, that's not how you
I love Mavericks, dude.
No, these aren't Mavericks, dude. This is literally like every fight, they're not at practice. They're like late to practice.
Sick.
They're like, man, team, yo, I'm here for myself trying to get a scholarship. It's like, also,
it's so funny to think of who's watching and people watching ESPN and be like, God,
quit showboating, put the ball down. But
I love when people love attitudes of that when they're like, he's a good kid, he's got a good attitude. Nice.
Yeah, the older you get, me and Shuli were talking about this last night. It's just like. I'm watching Last Chance U. I'm like, quit your showboating, dude. Just on the offense. But yeah, they quit constantly, and then you start to hate these kids, and then they show you where they came from. And it's like, oh, his brother died when he was 15. He raised his family.
Yeah.
His mom's working. Like, it's like, holy. He raised like 3 of his younger siblings in a shack in Memphis.
Yeah, man.
It's like, good Lord.
Yeah, dude, it's. I remember just becoming the age when I'm like, man, like thinking like one day I'll be in charge of a family, and it's like, God, it so easily can fall into abject poverty. Be at the reins, it's like I got to be on my P's and Q's, dude. It's
that's
like,
starting to creep in because I've always been like, yeah, I'll always be all right.
Yeah,
I'm like, financially, I'll be fine. And now it's starting to like creep in where I'm like, I'm 30.
Yeah,
I got $50, dude. I'm in trouble. Dude. This thing did not take off the way I thought it would.
Yeah, man. It always happens. You see these weird dudes kind of like kick it. You're in like Kensington, you just see some guy like sitting on a bucket in a field like a lot of grass, and you're like, I know how that guy got there.
Yeah. I'm on the way. I'm on that path.
I mean, dude, if I were just to do whatever I wanted all the time, I could fully end up just like a total derelict. I have like a total fortification of discipline that I have to upkeep. Like I wake up, and it's literally like, let's jerk off. And I'm like, no, bro, come on. Come on.
Right away.
Come on, dude. No. It's like, all right, at least get a little. It's like, no.
You can get a little and jerk
it's like,
off.
I'm
dude.
like, I gotta
jerk off every day.
I gotta keep myself with activities. Otherwise, my brain is like default, like definitely jerk off. That's on a good day, dude. If I give into that and it's like, jerking off was all right. What do you think about hookers? And I'm like, no, dude.
What do you think about the streetwalkers?
It's like, dude, it's like, well, at least look at their ads and jerk off to those. And it's like, all right, well, dude, it's like,
and it's like while you're jerking off, you're like, maybe I'll call her.
Exactly.
And then when you're calling, she's like, we can meet up, right?
Dude,
we should meet up.
Back in my days, dude, when I was a bad
you were a bad hombre.
Bad boy about
you
that.
You were a bad hombre.
I must have been urban legend among hookers for people who call and hang up. It's being like, hey, baby. I'm like, oh, boy, I can't do it. Yeah, dude, that's my brain is just totally geared towards absolute decadence and failure if left on its own devices. So think about that, bro.
Oh, sorry, I got another.
How's the negotiation going?
The negotiation process is falling apart.
Relations are tense.
I'm trying. I'm like, glorious leader. We need to come to a meeting. We need to go to a summit.
Dude, let's take a break. I gotta blow my nose.
All right, sick.
Fresh off the break, dude. We're back.
What up?
We're back, dude. Dude, when I'm telling you, my podcast, my sinuses freak.
Yeah.
Usually, I think it's from laughing. I cry. My eyes tear up when I laugh.
Yeah.
And then the sinuses commence.
Well, this is early enough in the day that both of us you still got watery eyes.
I know.
And also, I woke up recently, so I still have like phlegm and
Yeah. Not here. Your body has to do its work.
And I think you just become more conscious of it.
Yeah, I could see
like
that.
I'm very focused on me going.
Oh, dude.
Dude, you'll see.
Your noise.
Once we set up
phobia.
the cameras, I'm like.
Oh
I
my
breathe
god,
off the
it's
mic
so
a
funny.
lot.
I can't wait to get the cams out here.
And a lot of times Matt thinks I'm like making faces at him because I'm like.
Every now and again, you'll get real stern and be like, I'm like, all right, what the fuck?
My bad, dude.
Dude, so I've been teasing you, dude, about my new world of tendies.
You have.
You've been hearing me drop breadcrumbs about good boys, dude.
I have heard a couple of them.
So
good boys.
I've been working with Spud for the last 2 weeks, and like he would tell me about like just everything that's going on in his life, and he'll be like, I don't understand, dude. I've been such a good boy, and like after a couple of times of it, I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? What's in a good boy? And he broke it down to me. Then I did my own research, but it's this thing on Reddit that's like it's like a subreddit of like basically a joke that like there's like 68,000 people playing, like just found with. And a good boy is someone who sits in their parents' basement and plays like Minecraft, whatever the fucks are, all day, and looks at and like your mission is just to keep up your healthy good boy frame, which is usually about like 340 pounds, dude. And all you eat is chicken tendies, dude. So like you're playing video games, and if you do enough like chores for your bitchy mommy, you get GBPs, which are good boy points, and she'll take you out and get you tendies and fries and Mountain Dewy, and you dip them in honey mustard, dude. But your mom's always divorced. Your dad's Greg, who's a nerd, who's like, hey, bud, how about you give up on the selfies, dude, and start like clean. You need some discipline in your life, bud. It's always a dad like, I know it's been hard for you, son. I'm gonna get you some tendies, and he takes you to like, he tricks you and takes you to the Army Recruitment Center, and you're like, and you run away. But then your mom's married to Chatty Daddy, who's like trying to get you to work out, and he's like, it's disgusting. You look at anime all the time, dude. You're gross, dude. So you have to defend yourself from Chatty Daddy from your Nippon Steel, your samurai blade. Well, then there's also your mom might marry a black dude. That's Tyrone. And at first, Tyrone was like a bad guy like Chatty Daddy, but for some reason in the subreddit, Tyrone is morphed into Tyronius, who's controller of all the dew and tendies, dude. And then his friend Darnell is this dude Darnell. Is like, hey, I've heard you guys have been good boys. They give out GBPs. They control the good boy point supply. And as long as you protect their protein powder, which is
it's real racist.
They're like, but it's just, these are all accompanied with pictures. So I'll be like a diesel black dude in front of like, just like chopping up crack. And it's like, protect, like, good boys, protect our protein powder from the men in blue uniforms. They're like, yes, Tyronius, thank you. It's just like a bunch of kids from like Arkansas around. But this is, the pictures are so, because at first I'm like, it makes sense because they're jacked and maybe it is protein powder. But then when they started saying the boys in blue uniforms, I was like, I see something going on here.
You cracked the case.
Cracked the case, dude. The pictures alone are so funny, dude.
Yeah.
And like they're always on the lookout for Chads pretending to be good boys and infiltrating them. It's so fucking funny. Oh man, I cry laughing every time.
Yeah, the internet is it's hilarious.
The fact that there's 70,000 people on that subreddit blows my mind.
It's always so funny. It's like the same thing with Kekistan.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just hilarious.
It is funny.
It's like, dude, we got this amazing technological advance, the internet, and we've spent it, like, we use it just to be racist and like talk about chicken tendies, and
dude, it's
pretty funny.
A lot of it is connected, but dude, the pictures of the Jack Black dudes are so funny.
Are they like the cartoon drawings?
No, this is I have to show you this just because it's
the Chad versus Virgin things.
I've seen that before. Yeah, I've seen that before. But this is it's like, look, this is the thing right here. If you look down here, it said, "You take good care of my protein powder, so I don't let my little good boy starve." I don't know what that guy's doing. And then there's your crazy Aunt Kelly, too.
What's crazy
It's
Aunt
like,
Kelly?
hey, kiddo, it's your crazy Aunt Kelly. I heard your bitchy mommy took your tendies, and I think that's frankly unacceptable. If you come over and clean my basement, there'll be fresh tendies and honey muskie waiting for you in the dining room. Just promise not to tell your mom. And it's this lady.
Oh, my God, dude.
That's so funny.
What a world.
It is like, dude, the only thing that's funny about it for me is just saying good boys now.
Good boys is
I
great.
brought that home to my girlfriend for maybe 30 minutes before she was like, stop saying that. Don't say good boys anymore.
You can't.
I can't even mention GPPs, dude. If I'm like, come on, I've stored up so many good boy points, dude. She's like, stop me.
Or do you use that to try to procure?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, I've just been like, I've been such a good boy, and I'm storing up good boy points, and she's like, look at me, like, don't say it. That's
the text conversation I'm having right now.
How many?
Come to Philly, dude. I have so many GBPs. What the?
Have you GBPs?
Yeah, I go home all the time.
She should bring you some tendies, dude.
She should bring me tendies and
some crunchies, French fries,
and some head. Dude. Oh man.
So yeah, I've been up to that. My court summons and my new supplement regimen, dude.
What is this?
Oh my god.
What is your new supplement? Oh god, yeah, you mentioned it yesterday. This might be your worst supplement idea.
No, man,
yet.
this is the best, dude. It's all based off the Paul Stamets Joe Rogan episode.
Yeah, you shouldn't base your life off anything on Joe Rogan.
I will say, yes, I agree with you that Joe Rogan is compromised. Yes, but
he has been compromised.
He has.
The CIA compromised him.
Someone got to him, or I think he just compromised himself because of his. In my honest opinion, I think he was getting like Janine Garofalo at the Comedy Cellar, being like, "Oh, how's your friend Alex Jones doing?" He was like,
"Yeah."
He's like, then he goes on. He's like, I denounced Sandy Hook." Dude, when Joe Rogan tries to put in his left leaning takes, it's so funny. When he was talking to this one guy, he was like, he's always high on his podcast. He's like, I think Trump's going to win. I think Trump's going to. And then like other white dude's like, yeah, dude, probably win. He's like, yeah, but like I could see him when he's just like, it all kicks in, dude. So I think I talked about this before.
Fuck. Dude, Trump is going to win.
Definitely. But when Joe Rogan is like, I talked about this, and he's like, yeah, but they got to stop separating kids. That's just what?
It's like,
thanks, Joe.
I'm sure that's their mission. Is to separate kids.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're actually like, you know what would be great if we started separating families.
Well, that also exists. Bernie Sanders tried to get Obama to end family separation. This has been around, dude. It's not a lie.
Yeah, of course.
It's been around.
Of course it has.
They've been slam dunking on
Dude,
them.
I told you that dude from ICE or Border Patrol did that CNN interview. Mm-hmm. Did you watch that at all?
Some of it, yeah.
It's great.
When he just tells
She's like, so do you, can you denounce separating families? And he's like, you're not down here.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't see this shit's going on down here. Like,
why don't they just let people do? They should do a
documentary.
documentary.
And this has been going on forever. And he's like, there should be laws against this.
Yeah.
We're just upholding this law. Like,
because they're officers, yeah. Yeah, I watched that
anyway
Michelle Wolf thing. That was pretty wild.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it was like, it was
funny.
When the guy was saying,
and Evan Williams was in it. Shout out Evan Williams.
There was one thing that made me laugh when he goes, he said something about the Sky Police.
That's Evan Williams.
The Sky. That made me laugh.
Evan Williams is hilarious.
That I literally was. I'm watching it like, what the fuck? I watched that. I'm like, hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
It was. It's just interesting, like I said, the fact that it's coming after two articles in the New York Times pro ISIS. Now they're like, actually, we're ISIS, and it's like,
oh, you think Michelle Wolf's been compromised?
Not compromised. I think people are reading her scripts and going, yes, perfect. Yes,
who do you think's reading it? The Rothschilds?
I don't know, dude.
I watched that documentary.
You watched some of it,
I watched some of, what's it called?
It's a rich man's trick. 9/11 to JFK is a rich man's trick, or
wow.
one or the other. Oh, dude, I'm getting off topic, dude.
Oh yeah, your supplements.
That's why I'm working on so many different gears right now, dude.
I mean, that makes sense.
But no, there's this. So I started thinking lion's mane. You know about that?
Lion's mane mushrooms.
Yeah, lion's mane mushrooms. So that's been definitely a nootropic that I've
just been taking psychedelic mushrooms.
The guy Paul Stamets was the lead. He was a psychedelic researcher. He was the only one that was allowed to have psilocybin legally for like a long period of time. He might be microdosing people. I don't know, because I took the lion's mane and I was like, there's definitely a difference, which is weird because I wasn't really expecting much. But the thing I'm on right now is lion's mane mixed with classic ginkgo biloba, little mild. It's like a mild like stimulant type thing, I don't usually take stimulants. It's that go-to cola, another thing that like just kind of helps with like your respiratory stuff. cordyceps mushrooms. That's the one that, you know, when ants eat a type of cordyceps that like it goes in their brain and makes them climb to the top of the thing and their head explodes. It's a variant of that. My head's not going to explode, but it's something. It helps you, your body like process oxygen.
Wait, did you just tell me that you know when ants eat that and their head explodes?
There's fungus.
As if that's just common. Like, you know how when ants eat that one fungus?
You never seen that before?
Explodes? They climb to the top of a tree.
There's this dude. There's a fungus that ants eat, and when they eat it, they all do the same thing where they climb to the highest point they can, and then the fungus bursts out of their head and the spores fly everywhere. The fungus literally controls these ants.
I've seen the zombie thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cordyceps that's cordyceps, but there's another cordyceps variant that just helps people.
And you're taking that.
Yeah. It's a different thing.
And you bought it off the internet, and you're taking zombie fungus.
No, that's one type of cordyceps. Then there's like hundreds of types of cordyceps. This stuff helps you, like when you're running, like your VO2 max. It helps.
Oh, your VO2 max. All right.
Yeah, it helps you kind of your body process oxygen faster. Right. So I have that going on. Go-to cola, which is something that actually intensifies the effects of THC and caffeine. So like I noticed that I'd eat a gummy and be like, "What the f is going on?" So I had that going on, and then Bacopa is part of this too, which is a natural. It's like a natural ADD medicine. So it's like herbal Adderall, but it takes like 7 days to kick in. I think it already kicked in on me, but I'm flying.
Are you flying?
Yeah, I take this stuff in the morning. I'm pop all day long.
Yeah.
I notice when I eat a gummy, I get like a weird localized headache. I'm just like, I get like a little head pain, and I'm like, all right, I'm better. But that's probably just the new synapses connecting and stuff. Yep. But no, I've been excited. Dude, I've been.
Yep.
I've been taking. I have like a whole arsenal of supplements I take now. I take my herbal stuff, my CBDs, dude. Chilling. Love it. Loving life, dude. I'm telling people. The one thing I take with all the different, like the ginkgo biloba, the bacopa, the go-to cola, the cordyceps, and lion's mane together, it's so good for you.
It's good for you.
It's like ancient Ayurvedic medicine, however you say that.
Ancient medicine.
Which I'm dude. If something's been around for 2,000 years, there's probably something good about it. I'm talking about a medicine, dude. A lot of times, bad things stick around for a lot of years.
Yeah. So. What was the life expectancy, you think, in ancient times when that was the medicine?
There's actually been people saying the life expectancy
has dropped or dipped.
Well, there was also a high infant mortality rate. But here's my thing. I'm not one to throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's like, but they also had so many factors against their life expectancy. It doesn't mean like their medicines are shitty. It just means they didn't have, like, if you combine Western medicine with these other things. I'm about bringing it all together. Yeah. I'm not going to throw the baby out the bathwater with that stuff. Yeah.
What do you think the Illuminati thinks about this?
I don't know. They probably don't like it, dude. They're the ones who. I mean, they probably don't like it.
Why do they not like anything? Why is the Illuminati?
So they can sell you profit off it. They don't want to have you be able to take like cheap herbal medicines when they can sell you stuff, make buttloads of money off it.
Why is the Illuminati so mean?
I know what you're doing, Shane.
You think they'd be nice?
I know what you're doing.
You think they'd be like, at least do they do anything? They do some good things, right?
Can't speak to that, dude. I know what you're doing.
They build good things.
Dude, I'm literally behind you right now in thought. I'm on that side. It's like, I know what you're doing, dude.
What do you think I'm doing?
You're trying to goad me, dude. I know what you're up to.
What?
You're trying to razz me, dude.
You're right, though. I think these new supplements are working. The old you would have gone right into it. Now that you're on a different plane. You know
when you play Mike Tyson's Punch Out and that one Indian guy goes in like 4 different directions and comes in with one punch, dude? That's me right now, dude. I'm about to wiggle my head. They had that guy wiggle his head in the video.
Really?
He goes,
that's dude, Indians bobbling their head is
Nintendo.
One of the more frustrating things of all time.
Especially when you're trying to box.
Especially when you're trying to sell a car. And they're sitting on the other side of the table, just like, the price needs to be lower. I'm like, dude, that's as low as I can get it.
He's not trying to hear it, bro. But yeah, man, I've been, that's been pretty tight. All of that stuff's been pretty cool. I started getting psychoanalyzed. It's free with my insurance.
Oh, nice.
It's nice, man. I lay down on the couch.
Holy, you've been seeing a shrink?
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's awesome. I don't get to do it a lot because my schedule's too busy. So I haven't been there in a month.
Too busy.
I'm all over the place, dude. So I go, dude, it's so fun. You just lay there for like 45 minutes and you start talking. And
yeah,
you're
I know what it's like.
It's the old school wow. So you just old school way. So you just lay there and then you just talk. And like, I'm like half asleep.
So you just do this podcast to a guy?
To a lady.
Oh my God. She must honestly be like, what the fuck?
Well, now she's starting to, because I I was in there just regular old surface level stuff for a while. And I started testing her with certain stuff, dude.
You're like, I drowned mice.
I didn't even get into all that. But
Don't tell her that.
I'll tell her, dude, I'm fully open. It's funny though, because she I've heard her mention, it's like an old lady, and I'm talking, she kind of got political. She's like, yeah, well, with Donald Trump and all, and I'm laying there on the couch just why are you bringing this shit into this right now,
True.
dude? Get out of here with
She
that.
really did that?
Yeah.
What a horrible shrink.
She's nice. She's free, so I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna complain.
So am I, though.
True that.
What do you think this is?
True, but dude, it's pretty sick, dude. I like the idea of just giving someone unfettered total access to all your thoughts and stuff.
I went to a shrink once.
How'd you like her?
Hated it. It was a guy, and he basically told me to quit doing stand-up.
Really?
It was right when I was starting, and he was like, what do you want to do with your life?
Yeah.
And I was like, I kind of want to do stand-up. And he was like, well, you can do that as a hobby, but
yeah,
what do you really want to do? I was like, no, I think I'm going to do stand-up.
You know what, though?
He was doing the right thing.
Trying to steer you out of it.
He was trying to be like, don't do stand-up. Stand-up sucks, dude.
Well, from a psychiatrist's perspective, it's it's definitely the most volatile she can do. But yeah, they really, apparently they're supposed to more or less just be a sounding board.
They tried to put me on antidepressants, and I was like, I'm out of here, bro.
I don't see any of them.
I don't fucks with that.
I don't see people that even have the power to do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
This lady, no one's giving her a pad, dude.
This is just a lady?
Social worker.
Oh, nice.
So it's but, she studied, the psychoanalytic method or whatever, so I'm not knocking her. She's good. But you're supposed to just, if you're a therapist, you're just supposed to be a sounding board for somebody, and your opinions hold no, you're not supposed to be well, here's what you need to do. You're supposed to just listen to a person and try to have them figure their own.
I think my parents just hooked me up with a guy that was a life coach. Don't do stand-up.
It's probably just your dad's friend.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to bring him over to your dentist's office.
Yeah, exactly. The dentist is just
trick him.
He's like, now, are you gay?
Yeah. I thought about guys sometimes.
He's like, that's so funny.
I'm going to call you Dad.
Your psychologist just punches you. He's like, don't do that, dude.
Don't be gay.
It's just your dad.
Take these pills.
It was just your dad, undercover psychologist you.
So that's great, man. You're getting some therapy for that mind.
Yeah.
That mind needs wrangling.
It was funny because I was sitting there with some wild, just can't even go on the airways.
Let me hear it a little.
It literally couldn't. It was it was a wild secret someone confided in me that literally just can't be discussed at all. And I'm hitting her with that, some other stuff, and she was like, you can't see me for 2 weeks, but I really want to get you back in here.
Yeah, she's got to hear episode 2.
She had to hear some of the rest, dude. She was like, that's okay, well, I'll have to get you back in here.
Did you have dark secrets? Oh, no.
Someone thrusted a super dark one on me. They're like, can't tell anyone. And I was like, Christ,
I'm going to tell my shrink.
Well, they're bound to
yeah, of course.
privilege or
got that oath.
Yeah, exactly. Which I wonder, man. I'm like, what if they could totally go rogue and be like, oh, by the way, blah, blah, blah.
But then they get fired.
If the payoff's good enough.
You think the news
I
is
might
out
want to
here
run for the president, dude. No, I'm kidding. But no, they won't.
No, you're kidding? You're kidding about running for president?
Yes, I would never, dude. I would never.
Why? I bet you'd get assassinated.
I'd get assassinated at city council.
There's no way the Rothschilds would let you in.
Please, dude. They don't even know what political party I am. I don't even know what political party I am.
I was going to say, what do you think? If you had to create one, you would probably have to create one.
I'd be more of a... it wouldn't... My whole thing wouldn't really translate into politics. I'm more of a shaman. So it's my stuff wouldn't really translate into
the shaman party.
They don't have the shaman party, dude. We don't seek power, dude.
Shaman party.
The shaman party would be tight.
That could be yours.
No, I don't know.
I just ordered some mushrooms off the internet. Things are going well. Thank you, Kansas City. Every one of your campaign stops would just be like, I got a new thing.
I want to start microdosing for real with mushrooms. I want to start doing that. I tried it the one time and took a little too much. That's when I just walked around like, I feel weird. Oh God. So I have to reduce it. That'll be interesting.
Why would you microdose?
Just to try it out.
What's the benefits for you?
Apparently, it makes. It's like, why would you drink a cup of coffee? It's like that. It's like it makes you you drink coffee. You're more aware. You're People say microdosing with mushrooms and LSD makes you kind of more. You feel like more aware in your body, more kind of in the moment of what you're doing, which most people aren't. Most people are buzzing around with layers of just like what am I supposed to be doing? What am I doing today? And all the weird shit. So.
And you want to take a little bit of LSD and mushrooms every day?
No, just mushrooms. I wouldn't take the LSD. I don't trust the LSD to be not tainted. So, otherwise, yeah, dude, I totally would.
That's sick.
I'm all about taking it to the next level, dude.
You got to.
I mean, I've been going to psychoanalysis, eating a bunch of herbal concoctions. I meditate all the time.
You're trying to figure out what's going on in your mind.
I'm on the next level, dude.
You're trying to unlock the secrets of the universe.
I mean, I pretty much have, dude.
What's the biggest secret of the universe, you think?
Right now, for me?
Yeah.
My big thing right now is in terms of just like simply...
I love that you have an answer for that. Dude, if somebody asked me what the secret for the universe was, I'd be like, what the fuck about?
Well, it's not the secret of the universe, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's like...
What do you think the secret of the universe
my
that
big
you've
thing,
unlocked?
My big thing is just being versus like you can just simply like right now we're on boom, 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 boom.
I'm thinking of nothing else.
First of like...
You.
Exactly.
And this podcast.
But then you're doing that all like we're doing a podcast right now, so we're in podcast mode. You're doing this, then you get with your girlfriend. You're a dude with a girlfriend mode. I like getting into the mode where I'm just nothing.
You're just Matt.
I'm nothing. Not even Matt, dude. Not even Matt. Not even a name.
That's your slave name.
Exactly, dude. Where I'm just nothing, and you exist like that.
You know, you.
That's how people commune with the gods.
You know, there's
dude.
a way you can become nothing, right?
What? I'm not going to go. I don't. Myself. It is funny because every time I'm overwhelmed, I'm like, I should just fail. And then I'm like. Nah,
everybody
I can't.
has that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like if you have a lot to do,
yeah,
or like something shitty and hard to do, it's just like I fucked up.
I get so it's not even for like overwhelmed by things. I'll get so overwhelmed by ideas where I'll like, but then what if this? And I'll get to a point where like such abstraction that nothing makes sense. I'm like, I should kill myself. I'm like, all right, let's get out of this thought experiment. But the
you have thought experiments and they all end with you being like, I'll fuck myself.
But yeah, that's why I start meditating. I get to the point where it's like trying to keep turn your mind totally off and just simply exist as nothing. It's like that's kind of what gods are, just floating around. It's like
that's what gods are.
Yeah, there's a spirit that just exists with When you think about heaven, it's like when you think about heaven. Don't open your eyes wide at me. When you think of heaven, you're thinking of everyone just kind of like you'd like to think. If heaven exists and your grandparents are up there,
I don't want my.
You're not watching you watch weird ass on your. You're like, as I think about this too, like if that actually exists, and I was actually thinking about this the other day when I fell off NoFap hard, and just having them like you finally meet them and they've just watched you.
When did you fall off NoFap?
All last week, dude. As soon as my babe
last week.
As soon as my babe went on night shift, I was back to like jerking off when I didn't even want to jerk off. You know, when you're like tired and you're like, all right, let's come on, boys. Somehow pep yourself up to jerk off.
Pepping yourself up to jerk off is so sad.
It sucks, dude.
Being like, I should jerk off right now.
It's like, let's just come on.
That's a weird time where your brain wants to before your does.
Yeah, that happened, dude. Last night it happened to me, and I was so tired last night, and I was just like. Going to bed, man. I'm tired. I don't want to jerk off. And I had to just be like, dude, let's go. I bought my girlfriend a weighted blanket. And I tried that out last night. It's like a 20-pound blanket. You put it on yourself, dude, and it just slightly pushes you down to your bed. I passed the fight.
All right, so I'm sorry. I got us off topic. So tell me about the gods again.
Oh, well, that was my thing. It's like if you, and again, I'm trying to communicate.
So you're polytheistic.
Christianity's polytheistic, dude.
Oh, God.
The God, the devil, Jesus, Holy Spirit. I mean, I'm just saying. Holy Spirit translates into breath. No big deal.
It's Trinity, dude. It's the Holy Trinity.
And the saints.
It's just one.
And the Virgin Mary. And the devil. Then what's the devil?
Devil's not a god.
It's a
demigod. It's a fallen angel, dude.
Well, what the fuck's an angel?
A subcategory. He's a sub-god, dude.
Exactly. Christianity's polytheistic.
How dare you? There's one God, dude. And it is a law.
That was the best. I mean, if you were conquering like wild polytheistic Celts, you're one true God, and they're like, we have saints, and actually the one God's three, but it's one. It's like a religious loophole. Pretty good idea though. They're like, wait, it's three? Well, that's one, but yeah, there's three. People are like, I can fuck three gods. And you guys kind of totally dominated my village. I can for this.
Yeah, it's like I'll pray to the saints. Exactly. I'll pray to Saint Anthony. I just lost my virginity.
Well, actually, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, dude, if that shit's real and you actually see your grandparents, and they're just kind of like, hey, bud, what the fuck about? And you're like, yeah. But I'd like to think.
But then their grandparents would have said that to them.
Yeah, but hopefully you'd like to think that by then they're just like little like floating beings in heaven that you're like, sorry about all the weird port, Gramps, and they're just like, don't worry about it. I'm on some totally new now. I don't really hate black people that much anymore.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Grandpa.
Wait, Grandpa.
And a black orb floats over,
like,
and he's like, get that orb out of our neighborhood.
Like, Grandma, did you tell me the crow didn't blow in the sparrow's nest? And she's like, yeah, that was some bullshit I was on. I'm sorry.
Crow didn't belong in the sparrow's nest? She said that?
That was a famous quote from one of my grandparents. I'm not going to out them, dude.
That's a
People
tough
are
quote.
racist as No, that's I've heard that, and I was just like, because old McCusker is.
You
I'm not going to
crows.
credit myself for bringing.
You love some crows.
I'm not going to credit myself, but I've definitely brought some different hues into the family dynamic.
Yeah.
You know, and then now my cousin is a little Indian princess, bro. I'm not saying I will say though, my cousin's aunt definitely married a Trinidadian dude.
Oh wow.
Brought him into the fold.
That's sick.
I was, I paved the way, dude. Anyone in my family that wants to step outside of the white prism of sniz, you can tap me on the shoulder. It's cool now, guys. You can bring home whoever you want, dude. I've pioneered that
You
one.
Lewis and Clark to that, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely was a Lewis and Clark in my family to be like, "What's up? What's up, guys?" It's pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
Say something, dude.
Me?
No, I'm saying like say something.
Like, all right.
I never even thought about it, dude. 7th grade, my girlfriend was like Mexican, I think. Inez. Some sort of South American. She brought that home, 7th grade. I was like, yep, check it. Everyone's just like, all right, man, Matt's on some other.
Do you think your grandparents are off their bullshit?
They're off their bullshit.
They're angels?
They're up there like, ah. They're like, don't worry. If I had the internet, I'd be overwhelmed by the temptations as well. That was like all day yesterday. I was like, God, dude.
Yeah, but they had like milkmen. That's worse than the internet.
A milkman?
A postman, milkman showing up while the ladies are at home.
True that.
Some dude just shows up. You're horny. No one's around. Why don't you get in here? Why don't you get in here?
My thing is, I wonder how many women typically don't. They usually try to like up and across. Like the mailman, maybe though. If they're bored enough, they'll feel a lowly guy, a lowly milkman.
Especially if you were mean to them earlier.
Women are usually hyper penergamous or whatever that word
They're
is.
very penergamous.
I don't know the word. It's like hyper or whatever. But no, you're right. Every time I'm mean to my girlfriend, every time I get my girlfriend mad and she picks up her cell phone, like there's like a 30-second window, she pops up her cell phone. I'm like, oh man, she's definitely ordered up some dude. She's definitely gonna just some dude right now just play me. And then I see that I look at the thing and it's like mom, and I'm like, oh,
dude, did I tell you my bitch told me she was joining CrossFit?
What?
She didn't. Thank God. But there was about a 1 week span where I was like,
oh God,
our relationship is definitely over.
Yeah, man.
You join CrossFit. If you're going to CrossFit and you're not there, some Chad is.
I mean, you can't even blame them, dude.
It's definitely going to.
Just Chad accountants, dude.
Jacked accountants that are like, hey, everybody's going for a drink after this. You want to come with us?
Let's get a drink.
Like, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
And you're out there drinking. He's like, man, you were really killing those power cleans today.
You've lived this whole thing. Hey,
I know how it goes.
Well, your biceps are going strong. Hey, let's give you some lifting tips, dude. It's just some guy holding it around the back, squatting down, smelling her spine. It's like, oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, Shane doesn't do this, does he? Yeah.
Whoa, I'm hard right now. Crazy.
I'm on a couch playing an Xbox. Like, where the f is my girlfriend? The CrossFit thing is like, and there's all those clubs. It's like young professionals and like kickball leagues and all that shit that like are clearly designed for people to, like that's what they're designed for.
Definitely.
And then chicks like my girlfriend will be like, it's just fun. Like I want to meet new people. It's like, no, dude, you're joining a committee. You're joining a party. That's what those are for. Yeah. CrossFit, dude. If you want to work out, go to the gym. Yeah. You don't need 30 people with you. And then a drinking, like we're gonna socialize after.
My girlfriend has been saying, I've been like,
it's like get friends like a normal person, you floozers.
I'm telling my girlfriend, I'm like, look, man, like you got to exercise, you got to do. She's like, well, I got to get a gym membership, but I need like a personal trainer. I was like, you don't need a personal trainer. Look, first of all, we're not getting you a personal trainer.
You do not need a dude stretching you out.
I'll look into some good women personal trainers maybe, but it's like no. But yeah, man, that's like a constant.
CrossFit
battle.
was like the instant. Like when she said CrossFit, I was like, fuck.
Yeah, shit.
I can't say no.
Yeah.
But I was
you
like,
can scoff.
Damn.
You can just be like, I did. Oh, CrossFit?
I was like, you're going to do CrossFit? It's so gay.
Meanwhile, you're like, please don't do
dude at CrossFit.
I know, man.
Some dude in a neon tank top. Oh.
I just, tell you what, man, whatever weird that I've gotten into in my life, cuckold's not one of them, dude. I do not. When people are like, I know of a girl, I should say. My friend knows my friend was dating a girl and her friend. Yeah.
Quite the
dude. So imagine, all right, put yourself in these shoes. So you just proposed to a girl and then she, I guess, talks to you about what she wants to do. How she wants to like buck wild before you guys finally like tie the knot. And your girlfriend goes on Instagram, is like, I've decided to like open up our relationship a little bit before we finally tie the knot, and like I'm gonna pursue like a sexual conquest, and was like writing about how she was
on Instagram.
On Instagram, dude. And her boyfriend just had to be like, yeah, well, I just want to let her, like express, and see what it's like. Dude, that's fucked.
It's over.
That's fucked up.
It's beyond over.
That's just not cool, dude.
If I saw that post, I'd have another post. The next one, I'd be like, my girlfriend's a dirty. What a stupid.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'd totally break up. It's not when guys talk about being in an open relationship with their wife or girlfriend. I'm always like, dude, you are not getting the good end of that deal. Maybe if you're a mega chad, you can totally get all the time.
If you don't care about the chick, then I'm sure it's a great deal.
Exactly, man. And it's like you're having sex with your girlfriend. Now your girlfriend has like another 2 boyfriends. You really think she's making them wear condoms? That's a highway to raising some dude's kid. Just IJS, dude.
IJS, dude.
IJS, dude. I'm just, dude.
ITY, dude. ITY, dude.
What's ITY?
I'm telling you, dude.
You're telling me, bro. I like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not for me.
My dad was big into getting cucked, for sure.
That'd be sick.
Think how many daddies were out there. Think of all the dads out there that were definitely cucked.
A lot of them, man.
A couple cucked.
They were doing like they stopped doing DNA tests when like people who study like I guess like biology and DNA. They had a thing where they would do DNA tests on all the kids in there, and there was like brothers and sisters or whatever who come in there and be like totally different DNA, and they'd be like, "Ooh, sorry about that." This is when they're in college. It's not like it happens more than you think, but it's not like rampant. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of people. I think it's like 1 in 40. I read somewhere. Maybe 1 in 200 kids. 1 in like 200 families as a kid where it's just like, it's not theirs, bro.
It's rough.
Somebody else's. Well, that's what happens. You get married and you're a girl, and like the way they, it's like say like you want the stability of like a regular dude, but you're still really attracted to dudes who you think are like high up on, like in society.
So you think women are attracted only to men that are high up in society?
And equal to them, yes, it's actually a proven fact. They're more attracted. They tend to be more attracted to guys equal in society and above.
Matt, can I stop you?
Sure.
Can I stop you?
Sure.
Can I talk?
Sure.
I live in New York now, and I gotta tell you, a comment like that would not fly in Queens.
It's true.
In Astoria, where I'm from, have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I took the J, and then I transferred over to the N.
It's totally true.
I can't believe you would say something like that.
It's true, man. And they
that
see this
broads
guy.
are only after
tend to be
That's
overwhelmingly tend to be
attracted
to men of their social class and above. It's hypernergamous.
You're hypernergamous, dude. You're showing your ass right now. It's
true.
Is that what those mushrooms do? They make you some sort of sexist monster?
No, it's true.
What's true?
That women are attracted to guys of their social class and above.
No, I totally agree. I totally agree. I mean, that's what I get. Yeah,
exactly. It goes back to my classic bit of why 50 Shades of Grey is not about a plumber, dude. That guy had to be a billionaire in order for him to be like, it's like billionaire.
He's got a contract.
Exactly.
It's like, I'm gonna.
And how would people celebrate? If I was like, hey, by the way, me and my girlfriend, I was like, look, you have to ass. Excuse me, I got to ass. I don't want anyone to ass.
You don't?
No, I don't. I really don't.
You've talked about getting strapped.
I couldn't do it, dude.
You said you would.
It all depends on like the whole thing.
You said you voted for Obama and you would take a strap attack. Dude.
Wait, I would what?
You said you did.
Get the fuck here, dude.
You would not take a strap?
I mean, it's all we're talking. How many GBPs are we talking? I'm not seeking that out. Like I need that in my life.
Ultimate GBPs.
You're talking like years worth of Dyson crispy tendies.
You're talking ultimate Dysons, dude.
I mean, Dan, I'd have to pick out the piece.
I think we've covered this about 12 times.
Okay, all right. When we jump off, we'll get off it.
We've talked about getting strap on.
We'd have to get off it.
Yeah. So broads only like men for their social status.
That's one main determinant, yeah. I mean, did Hugh Hefner follow those chicks, or was he blind? That's a weird, creepy...
Good point.
What?
That's a good point.
He might have been blind, dude.
You think Hef was a plier?
He might have been.
You think Trump Daddy's a plier?
No, dude. He's a plier in the reverse. Like, I didn't follow.
Which is the ultimate. It's the coolest thing.
You get so much that it's a national issue.
Yeah,
that it's like it becomes a problem.
Are lying, dude.
Dude, if you get so much that like it disturbs our economy, that's so sick, dude. Imagine you got so much, but the stock market crashes every now and again.
Dude,
you're like, I didn't check, and the market's like, thank God, and goes back up.
Fucked, and the world was like, oh my God.
I know. Clinton. Well, apparently Clinton was a bad boy about that.
You think he was a bad boy?
According to a couple of girls, yeah.
What do you mean?
Like grabbing at. He was allegedly like a rubbed hard boner up against chicks. And was like, what do you think of that? Oh yeah, like he was bucket, he was loose. I read a book recently that was it was saying it was like fiction, but it was
he got accused of sexual assault. He was bucking loose, dude.
The one book I was reading was like two guys talking in a park, and it was about Clinton being like he should have fucked Monica Lewinsky in the ass. And they're like, what? And he's like, that's what he failed to do. That seals the deal. That would have been like utter domination, and she wouldn't have like ran amok on him. But instead, he only did little, and she had all the power. It was just two guys talking in the park. It's purely fictional. But it was
God.
He's like, he should. That's where he fucked up. And like, where he fucked up? He's like, should have fucked her in the ass.
Do you believe that? Do you think that's a fair analysis of the situation?
I mean, it's a Philip Roth book. Great writer. I wondered about it. I'm like, I wonder if that would change the dynamic.
If you found the ass, she's not going to tell anyone.
That's what but this was early 90s. They're saying like that. Yeah, that was the whole idea. Like that, like when they're like, what'd you guys do?
It's too taboo.
She'd have been like, nothing.
We kissed.
But instead, like blowjob, she's like, yeah, I'm a kick-ass woman. But no, if you girl in the ass.
That's what she was like.
What?
I'm a kick-ass woman. They said like, yeah, I am a dude, your views on women.
They're not my views, dude.
You hate women.
No, I don't at all. I don't hate women at all.
What?
I don't hate women.
What?
Matt McCusker, do not hate women.
All right.
I don't hate women.
Sorry.
I've employed more women than anyone.
Sorry.
No, I don't. The thing is, I just don't give in to like...
you don't give in to the sucking that women have got the last 10 years.
Yeah. And I also, like, I don't... this whole, like, 100% faith in women that people are like, we need to listen. It's like, yeah, we should listen to women. Should we take their every word and never put a grain of salt on it? No. It's not a good idea.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? That shit's wild to me, man.
Yeah, it is.
That's where people seem to want to move, where it's like, well, let's let women run everything. And it's like, nah. Let's keep a nice back and forth about that, dude. I'm telling you,
you sound like the Illuminati against women.
No, I'm not, dude. It's a classic example. Here's me. If you're a dude that's saying like, well, few men, they shouldn't let Jeremy Piven. If you're that guy who wrote to that article,
if you're Bill Reich,
if you're a Bill Reich type dude. The only way you can get pussy is by being a...
God, Matt.
There's guys out there that have to be a...
Did you say Bill Reich was a total...
He came at me, fam. And he's a total... I know he is. He knows he is. But...
Yeah, dude.
Those
shrooms got you tripping, boy. That's what's sick,
a pussy.
Dude.
He knows he's a dude.
Yo, you crazy.
He came at me on Facebook.
I remember.
And then I saw him and I said, you understand that I decided to forgive you.
Yeah.
Like, I was up 300 feet, like, knocking down a brick smokestack when I saw that on my phone. And I was very mad at you.
What did he say?
He goes, I'm sorry. Oh, he goes saying that, like, I was like a total... He thought that I was making fun of Cassandra D when I wasn't at all. We just happened to... I don't read her Facebook.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he, like, came at me like, he's a nobody. He won Philly's funniest, and he did nothing, blah, 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 blah. And it's like...
Oh, boy.
Dude, I didn't even care about that. I'm like, the fact that he did that in a public forum, I'm like, I could have fucked you up.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, I chose to forgive you, dude. I chose to just be like, whatever, no problem. He's like, oh, no, I get it. You were popping off, dude. No big deal. But let it be known, dude, that's a subtype of dude that exists who pushes this weird girl agenda. Like, we girls are right about everything. And it's like, nah, dude. And if you want to say, like, for you, it's like, all right, if you have a girlfriend, just go by all her ideas for a year. Do it for a year. Don't say no to anything she says, but yeah, good idea, and do that. And then check in with me. See where the fuck. I'm just saying, dude, you gotta. It's a 50-50, dude. They got some good ones, man. I've learned a lot from dating. But there's stuff that, like, I was like, okay, fine, and big, oh, disaster, and it's like, it's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
That's all, dude. No, the truth hurts, dude. Truth is thorny.
It is thorny.
Truth is thorny, dude.
It hurts. But you get a nice rose at the end.
Well, life's a rose garden, dude. Rose wilts, and all you're left with is the thorns, dude.
It's unfortunately true. But no, I stand by your statements. I want you to know I wasn't backing away from that. I have full solidarity.
I know you're not.
Full
Again,
solidarity.
And it's not like I really walk around and I'm like, girls.
Yeah.
But it's like they're on some look, guys are on their bullshit. You have to recognize girls are on some mega bullshit too. And if you're not hip to it, and if you go like, what's that even mean? It's like, yeah, all right.
There's something a lot more respectable about a straight up piece of shit than somebody who's like pretending to take the moral high ground
dude.
and
Thank
be like,
you.
Actually, he's such a fat guy, dude. He shouldn't come at you like that.
Yeah,
It's like, you weren't.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing.
And my whole thing too is like, I'm not even mad. I could see the guy and he'd be like, why did you say that? And I'm like, hey man, popping off, bro.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? The f do bull?
Beyond that, dude. Beyond that whole, I'm not even. I could mog him. I could be like, "What's up, bro?" So I stand next to him, and be like, "What's up, bro?" But it's like beyond that. It's like that's how I feel, man. It's just simple as that. I'm not even mad at you, dude. That's how I feel.
You're out here just saying how you feel, dog.
Also, that's how it feels when someone spreads their thoughts in a public forum about you, bro.
This is what
Doesn't
happens.
feel nice.
This is what happens.
But anyway, yeah, I'm fired up, bro.
Yeah, they hit me. They hit me in the.
You've gotten.
I get
you
crushed
hit
constantly.
above ground, their little underground things,
Secret
dude.
groups.
God,
It's crazy.
it's insane.
I'm not mean to these people.
No,
I'm really not.
they just hate everything you encompass.
Which is sick.
And my thing, dude, it is sick. I'd be willing to bet a lot of them would trade places in a heartbeat. If they could do a Freaky Friday with stand-up, and they're like, wait, I got to what do I got to talk about? Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like, please stop it.
I don't think we talked about it. I think we deleted it. There's a women's group.
Yeah.
This like Facebook women's group that like was talking shit. And Cole Yates was like, I'm going to say it. Shane Gillis, he's a fan. I'm like, what the f***? I've watched you bomb every single time I've ever seen you.
Yeah.
And I've only been nice to you.
Yeah.
You're so bad at comedy. You're so talentless. And I've been nothing but nice. And then she comes out and is like,
you behind your back.
I'm like, well, here I am.
I mean, dude, imagine if you were like, all right, you guys, I've said this before. It's like, you guys want to go like full truth mode on each other. It's like, let's go, dude.
Damn, this cast took a dark turn and I'm feeling it.
Dude, I mean, it's funny because we're actually at an hour 17, but it is what it is, bro. People need to grow up now. I'm done with the baby games of these people. It's like well,
that's what it is. This is another one of those. This is CrossFit for them.
Yeah,
this is a social club where they can try to get. It's like 90% of these people in Philly open mic comedy scene are completely talentless, or horrible at stand up comedy, and they're just using this as a club. So if stand up comedy isn't the barometer, then the next thing is just like, who's the best guy? Like, who's like the biggest ally? Who props up women?
Exactly, dude.
It's like, dude, why don't we just see who's good at stand-up?
And I'm all about, like, if you come out, you're not that good, you know, if you just keep doing it all the time, you keep a good attitude, it's like, dude, kudos, that's awesome. Then once they start doing, like, well, this isn't fair, and it's like, dude, that's disgusting. You've turned this into a weird, disgusting political thing. Like a fun thing that's oriented around the truth and just ridiculousness. Now it's like trapped with trip wires and shit.
That's what happened in Philly the last 2 years.
Yeah, man, it sucks.
It's been like 2.5 years of everybody used to kind of get along and do stand-up. To now it's just like...
You want me to feel up right now?
Go ahead.
Think about that. So you hit me with its 2.5 year time frame. Who have people started listening to? And look at stand-up now. Run the thought experiment. Who the guy comedians who are like, let's see what women have to think about the stand-up scene. Now look what the stand-up scene is. It's like, that's what happens when you listen to your girlfriend for a 2-year period about everything and say, no, you're absolutely right about everything. You end up with the Philadelphia stand-up scene as it is.
Yeah.
Just a quagmire of bullshit.
Dude, if you're a listener that lives in Philadelphia, go to a Philadelphia open mic.
Yeah.
And just sit there in horror.
And if I'm wrong, tell me. Say, Matt, what, this is hilarious. You're an ass. Like, all right, bro. Then I'll say, take video and send it to me now because I got to watch this shit. I don't believe you.
Yeah,
that's what it is, man.
It's become a social club of social justice. It's like, who's being mean to women? There's not enough minorities on this show. And then some real minorities show up and they're like, this is unsafe. We made a mistake. There's too many black guys at Raven Lounge now.
I don't feel heard there.
I was sexually harassed at Raven Lounge.
That happened?
Yeah, well, you invited 20 black dudes.
That happened?
They're gonna catcall, dude.
Yeah, like definitely. There's some good boys there, dude.
Great bulls, dude.
Was there girls that are complaining about the Raven Lounge?
No.
They're just making stuff up now.
It's hypothetical. I think, honestly, though, I think the scene's become very conducive and very safe. It's a much safer environment.
For sure, dude.
So things are on the up and up.
No, that's true.
We were just kidding. Everything's great.
So it's a joke. But
This is all
the
just joke.
thing is, too, I always say this. It's like a lot of this stuff, a lot of the annoying they do ends up in some weird, perverse way benefiting a little bit. But it has to be met with the opposition of people like, whoa, chill the like when at least now in my lifetime, people have started calling transsexual women she if they're hot enough. That's not bad. When I was a young buck, it was like, dude with a dress, that guy, and they've at least been like, all right, you can't call trannies dudes with dresses.
That's good.
Unless they are a dude in a dress.
You can't call them trannies, dude.
Okay, you can't call them trannies, dude. You call them transgender. You gotta call them transgender.
And that's fine.
But that's like, there is little, and like, again, you can't, people are trying to phase like out and all that stuff.
They're not going to take my retard. I went through a phase where I almost gave up on it. No chance.
It's just, it is pretty, using the word like, dude, he's retarded. Like, it comes out.
It's retarded. It's funny.
It comes out. But there is some stuff they do that I think in the long run is beneficial, but they have to be reined in so hard because otherwise if you follow their logic, it's like no police, no this, no that. It's like, all right, you guys chill.
Yeah.
Relax. So it's in a weird way, they are good, but good God, you got to keep a lid on those guys because they will.
Good for things not in stand-up. Like when you start bringing like word police to stand-up,
it's over.
And it's like I got approached after a show like a week later. Somebody was like, "Do you know the difference between transgendered?" And I was like, yeah. I knew where this was going.
Yeah,
right? I was
of
like,
course.
okay, yeah.
You weren't getting a high five at this point.
What's up, dude? And he was like, "Cause I'm just confused because you were saying the other night on stage a lot, and I just don't think you understand the words."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Dude, would I do this to you?
Yeah, please.
Like,
stop.
if you got off stage, would I ever be like, all you talk about is sucking? I don't like it." I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. I'd be like, "It's funny. You're funny. That's fine.
You're you. I'm me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, they're like, well, you're promoting negativity, and it's like, all right, man. It's like, I guess I don't know.
I was like, dude, I'm Muslim. You're hurting my religion.
My whole
when
thing
you're
too.
up there spouting off about getting butt fucked, that goes against Sharia law. And
That's
I am
true.
Muslim.
That's true.
So don't do that.
Well, if you take any form of negativity, all forms of negativity out of stand-up comedy, it dies. You know what I mean? Like, it is like, when you're up on stage and you start roasting someone in the crowd, it's negative. Of
course.
It's so funny though.
That's the point.
It's so funny. And if you were to be like pure positive stand-up, it stops being funny, dude.
Yeah, it sucks.
You take, if you have the yin and yang, dude, you pop out one half of that thing in that stand-up, it's over, dude.
Yeah, you get Hannah Gadsby.
Exactly. Even that's highly negative though.
It was, dude.
You know what I mean?
Her whole fucking...
There's a lot of negative. You might think I hate men. I do, and it's like, all right,
boy, is it okay for a man to when I was 17?
She
it's
said
like,
that.
It's not okay.
She said, no, yeah, no one's high fiving
He
about
probably
that.
hopefully he got arrested if there's any proof.
Yeah,
there's any evidence. Hopefully he was prosecuted.
Dude, it's wild, man.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody gives about this, but every once in a while we got to exercise these.
Every
demons.
now and again, we gotta let people know.
And thankfully, I haven't experienced it in New York.
Yeah.
Thankfully, New York, I've been able to move there and kind of be above that because in New York, there's a group of comics that doesn't matter.
No,
like nobody's gonna be like, Big J, that was actually really fucked up what you said, Big J.
was getting booked.
Yeah, so that's all it takes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But when you're stuck at the level of Philly open mic, thankfully we got out of it before now. I mean, imagine trying to start.
Oh my god!
Imagine trying to start comedy now.
Oh my god! Well, you just get blacklisted. If you come up and you're saying shit against the official narrative of those people, like their whole like milieu, you just don't get up. You get up late. People don't listen to you. The whole room hates you. It's like it's fucked up.
Yeah, I've gone to open mics recently, and I've just been standing up there and been like, "Oh, everyone in this room hates me."
Yeah, man.
Like, what the fuck am I doing here? Why would I be here?
It sucks. It flows.
But yeah, let's follow it, dude.
Yeah, it is what it is.
That's a good episode.
That was a good episode.
It started out fun, got a little dark at the end. I like it.
It was nice, dude. Hour and a half. Give the people the full spectrum, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What do we got?